Session 9 of Echoes of the Astral Sea. Last time, the party finished up in night space, killed a fallen angel, and then headed into Halo space, and Bradley had some deja vu.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're having a... Also, his name's Bradley, apparently.
Who would have guessed?
So someone finally dropped that. Someone finally dropped that little nugget. Freaking, he wouldn't reveal anything, so some god had to roll in, and just slip to the tongue. Maybe he didn't mean to. Maybe he didn't mean to impose. I mean, he did also accidentally tell us a name we really shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's just his thing. He just goes around name dropping everyone.
No, he's just tired.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, Skirvo did ask if he needed a lie down.
Yeah, but he kind of can't lie down. He's got stuff to do.
Yeah.
He's basically hopping all of the planes right now trying to find information.
Yep.
Lovely.
Now I think his next destination's Mechanus.
So you could say he's got places to go and people to see.
Yeah, and people to meet, people to see, and people to ask, why the hell aren't you doing anything about this? Don't you get off to doing stuff about this?
Anyways, so last we left off, the party had just contacted the UNSC Albuquerque and gotten its coordinates, so you're headed in that direction.
Okay, we
Just
are
don't
off to
forget to take the
rendezvous
left
with the
turn.
fleet of retribution.
We should have taken a left turn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, we just need to make sure we don't forget the left turn.
No. See, clearly the captain the helmsman as a joke clearly disabled the ability to make right turns. If the ship wants to go right, it has to make 3 lefts.
It's insane. It's insanely inefficient. It's one of the reasons why this ship is always beat to hell out of an encounter. Unfortunately, they're too short-staffed to fire the helmsman at the moment.
You are currently in the Sol system, by the way. You can see Sol. You can see Earth.
Yeah. Nilo's feeling a bit nostalgic because
just
she used to be in a.
Oh,
She
for
used
Nilo
to-
specifically, because you were at Sol, you notice this Sol is very different. There are hundreds of platforms about the same size as Destiny Ascension, with the exception of skinnier in the width,
Yeah.
floating all over in space.
Yeah. What are all those?
Orbital defense guns. Those are the smaller ones. The ones we have at Reach, much bigger. But unfortunately, they required ground-based generators, which were vulnerable to attack. Those ones are completely independent stations.
I'd say that they look overkill, but you also described how your people were nearly annihilated by some sort of religious zealots.
Yeah. Just to put into perspective on how superior their technology is. A 28-kilometer supercarrier can take 2 hits from one of those, and they fire a 600-ton slug at a third the speed of light.
That you could get similar effects with smaller platforms. That's, in all honesty, how most of our weapons work.
They fire 600-ton slugs? No, they don't.
No, but it's a lot. No, but it's a lot smaller, and it doesn't. And really,
Well, I mean, we have
it seems that our technology evolved to the point where it doesn't really matter how big it is. It depends more how fast it's moving. Anything is dangerous.
We do have smaller versions. Frigates are only 500 meters long. They're basically just a Mac gun with an engine stuck on the back.
Right now, I'm reprogramming my Omni tool to work my new toy.
Okay.
Mhm.
uh, Also, were we able to get a reasonable estimate as to how quickly we should deal with this before Bradley Studmuffin starts suffering his ill effects from being in his own sphere?
You don't have a super precise. You don't have precise numbers on it yet. No.
Okay, because I just wanted something rough, like if we got
Oh,
We
somewhere.
we
like
know it can be longer than 8 hours, but less than like how many days were we in in which space?
2 days.
At least one.
2 days. Okay, I'm
It's.
just going to go ahead and set a mission clock on my visor for 48 hours.
I'll say it's in the
Go ahead.
neighborhood of like 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
So we'll assuming this means assuming we're working with standard Earth hours, and there. This we'll go with. We're working with roughly 73 hours, maybe less.
Mm. I'll set a mission clock for 60 hours. It's just in the top,
I
like,
just
right corner of my HUD.
I just nod.
Um.
Well,
So yes, you. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're just flying through?
Servo is
I.
actually going to
Mhm.
approach the party. Say, right. By the way, before I forget, in the event that this sees your elements through, we'll be leaving you here. The rest of you will be dropping off. What's her? What the frick is her name? There it is. We'll be dropping off Miss Emiria as the as night space appears to be. We'll be on our way back to Siren's Rest. Upon reaching there, the rest of you will be sent off to other vessels that'll take you to where you need.
Appreciate it, Captain. Hopefully, this will clear things up. We can be off your ship and out of your proverbial hair.
Aye, and you won't have to get, and none of you will have to get tangled in things you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, how are your how are your folks to extraterrestrial beings of unrecognizable origin?
I point at the Arbiter and be like, last time we had first contact with an alien species, and I point to Thel, they tried to wipe us out.
Thel raises a finger like he's gonna speak, and then just puts
And
his
then they'll be
hand
like,
down.
though in his defense, the Sangheli were not at first contact. It was the
Yeah.
General Hana,
But no, he just
which
he
probably
just
contributes
raises
to
a
the issue.
he just raises a finger like he's gonna say something, and then he just lowers his hand.
like yeah, you don't get to you don't get room to speak, Admiral Genocide.
Mastermind of the fall of Reach, our fortress world among the stars.
Wasn't he like single-handedly responsible for most of what nearly wiped out humanity?
He took over the fleet of particular justice in like 2538 or something like that. So the second
Okay.
half of the war, so basically everything from Preston Cole's Last Stand, which was the last major victory until Alpha Halo, was all
Yikes.
done by Arbiter.
Yeah, that
He
sounds
is
about right.
he is the Covenant's Thrawn. Let's just put it
He
that way. He is
really,
the Covenant's Thrawn.
yeah. Biggest difference is that this guy actually has a heart.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
and he's
mean,
bound by a
somewhere in there.
warrior code.
Yeah. Unlike Thrawn, who's just a dick.
he
Yeah.
But I mean,
actually
that's
he,
anyone
he
who works for
actually
the
never
Empire.
would have ended up doing that because the turning point in his timeline would have been right around the Battle of Reach, which would have been before he took full command.
Ah,
Thel?
Yeah. You said
Thel had full
2553,
Thel
right?
had full command of the fleet. Thel had full Thel's non-arbiter position was Supreme Commander of the Fleet
Oh
of
yeah, yeah.
Particular
No,
Justice.
I mean like the stuff you said 2553 something about that.
So Reach falls August 2552. Thel had
Uh-huh.
been in command, Supreme Commander of the Fleet, for
Okay.
15 years.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
No.
I misunderstood.
Yeah. Halo
It's
3
alright.
happens in 2553.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Some Halo lore can be confusing, especially
Yeah.
because the games doesn't always like to tell you some of the important bits.
Yeah. A lot of the more interesting Spartan lore actually comes up in a lot of the novels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like
Anyways,
the fact that they're 7 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Or how
That'd
many
be
anyways,
there
nice
are.
to know.
yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Anyways.
Anyone else?
Oh yeah. Okay. So Emiria is doing a whole bunch of little things, other than repairing little Ivo back to his fleshy form. Um, Emiria has put together, what is it? One of the guards members that were with us last episode, and it just kind of resurrected them back from the dead. I mean, granted, without his most of his memory and cognitive function and ability to speak other
I
than
mean,
groans.
yeah, it's
Let's
soulless it
see.
is soulless undeath. It is not soulful undeath.
Yep.
Yes,
I'll just walk over to
but
Amiria and be
making
like,
sure for the two people.
I'll just walk over to Amiria and be like, make sure you keep very close control on that. We wouldn't want any jumpy Marines to shoot it thinking it was a flood combat form.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've developed a nice helmet for him. Was effectively
Just warn
Amiria
Ticker
has
before you.
used, what is
Just
it? Enhanced defense on it.
Oh, okay.
So
warn
because it's
Ticker.
already wearing armor, so we just made it slightly better. Other than that, it's like, oh, um, your name's Bradley now. Stud Muffin, get over here.
Yeah.
I
Just make sure.
was standing right next to you when I told you
I don't think
keep a
Ticker.
close eye on your
Oh,
undead
I think you were
creation.
Make sure you
custom.
be careful. I don't think Ticker's recover. I don't think Ticker quite recovered from the events of Jazeera. And all them frickin' bone claws everywhere.
It doesn't look anything like a bone
Yeah.
claw.
No,
It does
but there was a
grapple
lot
people.
of problems with undead in that area.
Yeah, that's true.
Just in general.
But yes, so probably like while Bradley is in mid conversation, Amiria, and, Amiria, Ivo, and and the group of hands collectively are just nailing bits of metal to Bradley's armor.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Reinforcing it. What does it look like I'm doing? You need some holy iron. Effectively, I'm also in
Iron?
cast using
Iron?
enhanced defense.
Iron? And
Yes,
I'm like, well, it'll do in a pinch. But you do realize you're trying to weld iron to a titanium alloy, right?
that's why you infuse magic to it, dummy. You little goober.
Bradley, your
You are
AC.
aware I'm wearing 1,000 pounds of starship hull, right?
Bradley, your AC goes up by 1.
Ooh.
Stop complaining.
By one half.
He's confused. He's just confused. He's like, is this even gonna work?
Nilo is not even going to comment on the horrid craftsmanship. Just choosing instead to focus on her Omniblade upgrade.
I'm just sitting here looking at all this, and then I'm like, you know what, Amiria, you're coming with me to the armorer. You're going to explain this to Sergeant Foreman. I'm not. I'm going to get enough crap from him about the condition this is in already. I don't need you. And you're explaining this, not me.
Do you have Do you have any idea how much that thing would cost?
With or without the years and 2 different programs of Spartan 2 augmentations to wear this thing.
Just the material costs alone.
Probably, well, are we counting? Well, if we count R&D, probably millions of dollars. You see, the whole reason why I exist as a Spartan is they were trying to find someone to wear this. They just are up and down to the armor. They didn't augment us and then find armor to fit us. No, it was the other way around.
Tally facepalm gif.
No, it was the other way around. They made an armor suit, and then they realized that it crushed their soldiers as skeletons to try and operate, so they had to try and find a workaround. And of course, their first attempt of a workaround, well, the first attempt that succeeded, resulted in half of us dying during augmentation or being permanently crippled. That was
Yep.
unfortunate.
Yep. Tally facepalm gif.
Lost a lot
yeah,
of friends that day.
Yep. I do the friggin' tally facepalm and just like,
Though I will say, Red
not
Team
even
managed to recover.
remotely a consideration for anyone who would need to wear it. I'm not sure I want to meet your R&D team.
The ones for the Spartan 2s, my generation? Well, let's just say that most of them are dead.
Being
And the
tried
head
Sounds like
scientist that isn't, Dr. Halsey, she's a war criminal in some Oni max security facility, I have no doubt. She sort of just vanished after Reach.
That sounds about right.
Oh, I haven't told you the best part. Me and my fellow Spartan 2s were conscripted at 6 and replaced with flash clones that died within a week.
Vagar's gonna come in and is like, you were
What?
replaced?
I
What,
think
Vagar? Say, I couldn't hear you, Maddie.
You were replaced? I was bought.
Well, we were sort of granted. This is what
I
I've
think the
heard.
term is kidnapping.
Yes, but so that when no fuss was raised up, they left behind a duplicate that wouldn't survive very long. So as far as all of our families are concerned, we died 50
I'm
years
like
ago.
fully arms crossed, tapping my arm. Just this. I don't think war criminal does it justice.
I can't even remember which colony I'm from.
I'm gonna mention that Celia is staring at Bradley with abject horror.
I have a sort of a ponderous thought and be like, I have no idea which colony I'm from. There were 800 of them before the war. Now there's a fraction of them. Well, shall we talk about something much more pleasing? Anything.
Duchess just kind of hovers over Celia. Well, it's a good thing we're probably dropping him off soon. I don't think we can afford the therapist he needs.
Yep. Celia
So,
turns to Duchess
what about
and
you?
just nods.
This also isn't exactly the healthiest environment for such a thing either. Yeah. Like Nilo is just getting that like quiet rage at whoever thought any of what he just described was even remotely a good idea, let alone following through with it.
Yeah.
He's like, he's in.
right.
He's going to lean in and be like, you want to know what Oni's supposed brilliant plan to fix the armor problem, Christian skeleton? They gave us ceramic bone grafts. That's why half of us died and were crippled. Skeletons just shattered. Though those of us who survived does make our skeleton like nearly indestructible, which I guess is a good thing.
Obligatory gets bone weave but never tells Joker joke. Uh, anyways,
Well,
how far
Go ahead.
how far out are we?
Doesn't look like very far.
I'm
As
just
he as Ticker says that you come around Luna to see a bit of a fleet. Um, there are the UNSC ships, the long
Mhm.
and very rectangular ships. There are
several that look
some
like pitchforks
yeah,
because of the frigates.
yeah. There are
I thought you were
there
kidding when you
are
said it was a gun with engines.
Frigates, yes, it's a mech gun with an engine stuck on the back.
there's the one ship that I don't know the name of,
Shadow of Intent,
the
big
Shadow of
long.
Intent.
Yep.
And there's a
Mhm.
bunch of the other smaller ship that I forget the class of.
The battle cruisers and things just look like you could just
Like
they
a
look like
it's CAS class,
praying
right?
mantises. The Shadow of Intent is a CAS. Everything else is CCS for the battle
CCS.
cruisers.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
And some CCSs, those very curved shapes.
One second, copy image. 1 second, 1 second.
Where do you get the materials for vessels this big, let alone to build multiple of them?
Well, all the purple ones are Sankili.
That much I could. That much I could
The
tell.
slate gray ones are ours.
It still doesn't answer my question. Is that a common ship build?
Which one?
I'm pointing at the Shadow of Intent.
That's an assault carrier. It's a big one. But don't worry, it's not a super carrier. Long Night of Solace was 10 times that size. Well, more like 6 times that size. I point at 6. His team took it out with the slip space
I
bomb.
completely forgot that this already gargantuan ship had a carrier.
Yep.
Like that's one of the things about Covenant ship design that will always be something that makes me go, "What?
Yeah.
There's so
The CSO
What?"
class super carrier.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is
28.9 kilometers long.
From the
It's a world conqueror.
when it
from the
showed up. This is Noble Six talking. When it showed up
yeah,
in the sky above Reach, it just looked like it covered the entire sky.
I'm like I'm like
Yep.
looking up some of the I would I would think the and I thought the Reapers were big.
Oh, honey, they're the size of the average heavy cruiser.
Sounds like sounds like you have horribly inefficient design.
I just shrug. We tend to brute force our way. They tend to copy their way.
I
No
just
offense.
look him up and down clearly.
Mr. Ticker,
Work
head for
backwards.
one of the pitchfork-looking ones. It should say Albuquerque painted in white lettering across the side.
I see it.
We're in space. It's black.
place prevented from Breaking
Yep.
Bad as well.
I'm kidding. This it's just
Shush.
I'm
Shush. This is not hard sci-fi.
yeah.
I look
No.
around and I'm like, this thing should be able to fit in the hangar bay if they move the pelicans out of the way.
With a
I'll
ship
radio ahead.
if the ship that size didn't have a hangar bay big enough for a vessel this size, I would further question the sanity of your engineers.
Well, the Charon class has an abnormally large hangar bay, big box hanging off the bottom. The other
At
one,
least tell me you build these in space.
the big ones, yes.
So you're not complete morons.
In fact, if you just look over there, there's the partially constructed supercarrier of our own. It's only 5 kilometers. I point to the partially constructed hull of the Infinity.
Was it constructed in orbit of Earth?
I would assume it was, considering
would
all the
think
other
it would
major
be-
shipyards are
I would
probably
think
scrap.
I would think it would have its own shipyard that would be elsewhere and secret.
Fair enough.
I would
Probably.
too, given what its job was and how badly the
True.
war was going.
True. Well, actually, it might not have been started till the war ended.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But still, it's like
You
I
know
would
that
expect
much.
its shipyard to be like hidden behind one of the moons of Jupiter or something.
Yeah, probably. Never mind. Never mind.
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
Even
Either
still,
way.
the whole defense fleet's probably just coming and going.
Yeah.
Plus, clearing up the debris of the Athens and Malta OWPs.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'll
it
ready you
probably
ahead
did
and have them open the hangar.
Right. You actually the Duchess actually gets hailed by them.
Albuquerque, this is S-31. We read you. Sierra 31.
Sierra 31. You recognize this is as the captain's voice speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of exactly what he would say.
He'll probably identify himself as Albuquerque Actual.
Yeah. Sierra 31, Albuquerque This is Albuquerque Actual. We let me think. I'm trying to figure out exactly how he would say it, and I can't. Basically, he's gonna ask you for like a code phrase to confirm your identity.
I give it to him, even though it's going to be old, but he would know that, because he'd be like, he dropped me, and then he'd be like, well, we haven't seen you since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And your code phrases are pretty long too, aren't they? They're like a poem.
Probably.
Yep,
Like that's how Halo does its storytelling. A lot of their names are poems.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, the Infinity is actually the oddball out.
Yeah.
The only single-worded ship I've ever heard of in Halo.
There are others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so a lot of the frigates are single-worded names. They're just various cities. Grafton, Savannah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gettysburg.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
It's the Covenant ones that have the
I feel sorry for the poor guys in that hangar bay who are about to see the weirdest thing fly in.
Yeah, you sort out all the things to get the landing in the hangar bay.
Mm-hmm.
And you have them send to the, and then they give you directions as to which one to head towards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're like, did the little bastard in that ship try to get into Duchess's systems again?
No.
Or did he knock it off?
Oh, okay.
Or did he knock it off?
No, not this time. I'm just gonna
Good.
say that. I'll let you roleplay. You roleplay Crusader separate from the ship, Brad. But connected to the ship, it's like it's a different
DM
situation.
Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Makes sense.
Fine. So yeah.
Yeah, you land the ship into the little hangar bay. You can see some pelicans around. I think
Scorpion or two.
I'm not sure if that would be a different bay, because like.
Well, so the reason why it's the giant box is they can either lower the front wall to let the
Oh yeah,
pelicans
I remember
fly
now.
out,
I remember now.
or they can drop the bottom to act as a elevator.
Yeah. Yeah, you see pelicans, you see warthogs, you see
I'd hope they have at least one scorpion.
Yeah, scorpions, 3 of them to be exact. Some hornets.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I was this glad to see those slate gray walls.
Probably a couple falcons, I imagine.
Yep.
You all do notice a surprising similarity
You
between the
also
sword
see
I've been swinging
you also
around and the
see a
rotor blade from the
pair.
Falcons.
Yeah, you also see some larger drop ships and a couple of elephants as well. Not the
Ah,
animal
yeah.
elephants.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, the giant freaking vehicle that you can flip for some reason. Is that a mobile command center?
Basically.
I'm like looking around. How's them local workers looking at this?
Staring in confusion and
What in the high hell
just
am I looking at?
just bewilderment.
I'm just sitting there going, "Oh, what,
And then
what,
pretty
is
much all of
never
them
going to let
I
me live
don't.
this down?"
notice that that the Spartan attached to their ship is on board, and they're just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear me you see me face palm and just go, "Oh, Vatan's never gonna let me live this down. We'll both live to 1,000 years and he won't let me live this down. Oh, this is gonna be fun."
All right, the boarding ramp is
Chin up,
lowered.
Sierra. You're chin up, Bradley. You're. It's not every day It's not every day you fly in on a ship such as this one. Wear it with pride.
Yeah, sure. You are aware that we haven't used ships like this for nearly 1,000 years, right? They're just
Well,
holographic
your ship
images
design doesn't seem much better.
in a history book.
You know, I get that a lot. He puffs out a small squid.
Very well, let's disembark.
Hmm.
I best be meeting with the captain.
Yes.
Official. Fish. Skirvo straightens his hat.
Hmm.
Park your ship on another man's ship. It's just manners.
Hmm.
Yep.
You
Come on.
so you get off the ship and almost immediately in front of you pops up a hologram of a knight in armor. He points a finger at Bradley. I can't. I lost. Sierra 031, you have been missing from your post for 43 rotations. I assume you have something to say for yourself.
And hello to you too, Crusader. Well, how do I start? I look at Skirbo and be like, so the short version is I fell through a slip space hole and ended up in an alternate dimension.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Duchess appears in front of him.
You don't believe anything.
Many tentacles pointed towards him. Hands in a kind of clawed shape, and she's just kind of hissing.
I just turn to and be like, let me wait. I just look at this and I'm like, you don't believe anything. You never do. Now calm yourself down.
It's because everyone keeps coming up with excuses.
Well, no, hey, it could be worse. Come on. Can you imagine being stationed with Chief? He gets into all kinds of crazy nonsense. At least you got a sensible one like me.
As you're talking to Crusader, another Sangheili in reddish armor walks up.
Does this one
I
have the eyebrows on his helmet or
Yeah,
not?
I think so. I think that's what those kind of look like eyebrows. I think
Yeah,
you were just trying to get out of our bet because you knew I was winning.
but you see, I still destroyed the cannon before you did. Well, kind of. Amelia, you were actually in there. You explain it.
Wasn't that...
Oh
What
yes.
did you call that
Oh,
thing again?
A Tyrant AA cannon?
No, not you. Her. She said something about a thing she made.
oh, that was Jeremy. He was doing so well despite the environment that he is. What's happened to him? Where can I find Jeremy?
He's toast. He blew up with the AA cannon. I turn and look at my Sangheili friend. I'm like, the cannon did blow up, right?
Like
Amelia
While we were
fireworks.
said,
mid drop.
"No,
After a minute, Vatan looks over past you, sees Thel, and immediately just drops to a knee and bows. Thel just glares at him. Up! No time for that right now.
I look at the tunnel. I'm like, it's very complicated, my friend. But suffice it to say that that's not your arbiter. It's the same person, but it's not him. It's complicated. Complicated.
complicated."
I said all that in Sangheili.
Mhm.
So as far as you all hear,
Yeah.
it was just.
Yeah.
Vatan stands up and
Mhm.
nods.
Usual. Ugh. Meanwhile, in the back, freaking Cell or whatever his name is probably still saying some stuff about protocol or whatnot, and Duchess is hissing at him
Oh yeah,
like an angry cat.
Crusader is still trying to chew out Bradley about protocols.
I just stick my hand on the holotype he is, and then and then and immediately he just vanishes.
Yeah. And stay off.
I immediately
Kinda-
pull the chip
Kind of
out and they're like,
floats away in a huff.
you just all see me pull out the chip and be like, and don't flirt with the other AIs. Stick it back in my head, in my helmet.
Duchess reappears in front of Bradley. Oh, you did not just suggest that.
I'm not. I'm just taking preventative measures. Preventative
Keep
measures.
talking like that, and I'll make sure you're in space. And then she
Aren't we already in
vanishes.
space?
I should mention you were not on the
Anywho.
Duchess when this happened. You had
Yeah.
unboarded. I just want to make sure that
Oh,
that's
okay.
clear.
Okay, yeah, because obviously Duchess would take issue with an AI appearing next to his appearing on with a
No,
rogue AI that
you were
with a
not on
different AI
the.
who already tried to get into her systems, just appearing on her deck. She would
No,
not be happy
that is
about
not what
that.
happened.
Okay, okay, then she wasn't hissing.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it would have been a holotank on the hangar of the Albuquerque.
Yeah. So,
I
Um.
turned to the time.
well, I
I
think
turned to the
it.
time and be like, well, we best go speak with Captain Knox to explain this whole mess. What to come? Should be interesting.
Sure.
Been a minute since I've seen this particular sphere.
Um.
A thing.
Skirvo has never been to this sphere.
He might have been
He has not.
back when they were still sailing.
No, I'm ruling that these four
Okay.
spheres that the crew has never been to.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
He's
There's
gonna
a
go.
lot of spheres,
Fair.
so
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go. Fair.
Very many.
It's like haven't
Lieutenant
been to an
Commander,
Earth-based one in a minute.
let's go talk to the Captain.
all right,
Quite.
you head through the halls and up to the bridge where the captain is, where the captain is.
A lot of weird looks, I imagine, considering that
Mhm.
not only are there is there a medieval knight or not, like a medieval bounty hunter walking behind us, a girl in what I can only describe as Victorian era rags, and
Mhm.
and
Two
and a
robots.
freaking
Halo.
and a and a freaking 17th century nautical robot.
Yeah. A lot of
Mhm.
snide remarks, like you hear one person mutter, "Check out Robin Hood over there," or or
Yeah.
"That girl looks creepy," or
Not the worst thing. Not the
or just
worst thing I've been called.
that wasn't directed at Nilo.
Either way.
Hager's been called worse. He's just gonna ignore it. Unless they're like staring at
Mhm.
him, he's not gonna care.
No,
Well, one
they
of them,
they, they
a
all
couple
have.
of them are remarking. I just be like, Corporal, don't you have something better to do? In the most senior chief voice I have as a Spartan,
Uh,
send them scurrying off.
hurries off. Yeah.
Not the most. Not always the most disciplined bunch, are they? Though I suppose I'm
I
not
just
one to
shrug
speak.
and just say they're Marines. Never understood them.
Suppose I'm not. Though I suppose I'm not one to speak.
Um. So yeah, you reach the bridge. The captain and the other bridge crew are waiting for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Why did I do this to myself? It made sense for Skirbo's character, but why the fuck did I do this to myself?
I'm actually just gonna. I'm actually gonna have you role play the captain, Brad.
Oh yeah.
Why
So,
the
so
actual hell did I? Why did I do
we
this to
all
myself?
walk onto
Join
the
me.
bridge, and then
I'm like picture me just like clawing over Brad's computer screen, just like join me in this hell. You play the captain too.
Sorry,
To be
I think he would
yeah,
do
now.
better at it since he came up with the character.
it's fine. It's fine.
Fair enough.
So Spartan. It is to attention, sir. Sierra 31 reporting back. And she just returns the salute and nods. Very good, Spartan. Tell me, who are your friends here?
Captain Skirvo of the HMS Crimson Duchess. I appreciate
Ah,
I appreciate you taking us aboard, Captain.
ah, Captain Robert Knox, United Nations Space Command. He offers a hand to shake you. Shake.
Skirvo will shake back.
Right. And what about the rest of you?
uh, this one has been identified as Legion. This we Nilo Magara. Vas uh Vas which the frick was it? Vasraya.
He just nods.
kind of I kind of turn and kind of small kind of tap hit Vagar.
What up, Hagar?
Mm-hmm. And you, ma'am.
Emiria West. Oh, Emiria West at your service. She
Mm-hmm.
does like a little curtsy.
Spartan, you clearly have quite the story to tell, considering the lot of these are clearly not from here.
Yeah, no shit.
Very well.
I should mention that
I nod to Vagar.
I should mention that Jericho and Thel are with you.
Yeah.
And I mentioned, and he says, Spartan, why didn't you inform me we had company? Officer, it's good to meet you in person. I was not expecting you. Fleet Master Vadum did not inform me of your arrival.
I'm apparently not the arbiter that you think I am. Or,
Get you.
well,
Uh-huh.
it's he looks at Bradley. I think your Spartan has more of a grasp on the situation.
Ah. Commander Sharp, take control of the bridge. Gentlemen, why don't we take this to a conference room where we can discuss this out of the ears of the bridge crew?
Of course, Captain. Lead the way.
This way. Field Marshal, if you would lead the way to the conference room.
Vatan leads.
The Field Marshal is the
Yeah.
zealot.
Yeah, Vatan leads you to the little conference room.
Mm-hmm. Spartan Bradley will just pull out the chip in his helmet and then slide it into the table in the hollow tank in the middle. You see the knight AI pop back up again, just sort of silent but with his arms crossed and pose that indicates he's still irritated.
Yeah. Here.
The captain will turn to all of us and be like, "So, Senior Chief, care to explain this, whatever this is?"
What is he gesturing at specifically?
just the whole group of us.
Fair enough.
Well, sir, when I dropped midway down, the Tyrant AA cannon unexpectedly detonated. It turns out her, and I point to Emiria,
Wait, hello.
created a monster, and it spawned in the middle of the power core, which causes
He was not a monster. He was perfect, just the way he was.
whatever it was. It was an unnatural creation of yours. I don't even want to explain that. It caused the cannon to detonate,
want
and
to-
it tossed me into a slipspace portal. I ended up getting spat out after being bounced around and knocked into I don't even know what, a lot, and ended up squishing some, I guess, terrorist or something. As I gestured, as I look at Nilo for further explanation on who exactly it was I squished.
I still can't believe you fell on the elusive man.
Which turned in then say their universe alternate timelines. And
Long
then
story short, long story short, his accidental arrival saved a lot of people.
And then she got transported to his world. And then you, and I point at Vagar, got transported to her world.
Yes.
I look back at Captain. So, I know this sounds like I've absolutely gone and lost my mind, sir, but apparently alternate realities exist.
No.
And the long and short of it all is they're apparently deciding alternate timelines are deciding to, like, I guess, collapse in on each other. Hence, 6 being, well, standing here instead of laying dead on Reach, and not Thel. Actually, I don't say not Thel, and not the Arbiter standing right next to him. We're looking for another one that looks like one of them. That is the one from our timeline.
You forgot the
I mean,
bit
if he
where you're
needs, like,
castaways on my ship.
Oh, yes. And in the midst of that, all the 4 of us landed on a sailboat that was in space that can fly through space and has its own gravity field and atmosphere and all that, and flies in the what did you call it? The astral sea that sits between all the different universes.
Indeed. The evolution of technology is certainly amazing, isn't it? You know what a yottabyte is? Neither did I, but I have 5 of them now. Let me tell you. He taps the tip of his pipe on his temple. A lot more spacious up here. Then he sort of leans back into the chair and puffs out a crab.
The captain just looks at all of us and like, uh-huh. Well, if it weren't for the fact that I was seeing evidence of these travels with my own eyes standing before me, I would have you sent down to medical for a psych evaluation.
That
Ooh,
might.
would you like further proof?
That might.
Amelia quickly brings out like
I don't think
two
that's a good
disembodied
idea.
hands from the bird cage, and then
I
they do
don't
a
think
little
that.
dance.
Oh, Keela.
Just seeing you reach into a cage, two of the ODST guards immediately reach for something, and Spartan just holds a hand.
Oh, Keela.
She's just eccentric. Don't mind her. And then I
very
immediately
much.
turn to you and put the hands away. You trying to get yourself shot
But the bird.
or
Could you
stabbed?
please put the bird cage down before before those things start crawling out?
You hear the captain's me go, crawling?
Okay.
Them things alive? They look like hands to me.
Yes. You want to see?
You know what?
I wouldn't imagine I do.
Considering our relatively recent encounters with the flood, I think I'm good on the zombie horror. Had enough of that last lifetime.
Oh,
Speaking of which, spread rate on this flood. I've been meaning to
Well,
ask someone who actually knew a thing.
I've never fought any flood in person. I was busy holding one of the colony worlds against Covenant assault when the truce came out. You'll have to ask one of the scientists.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But from what I hear, it's a nasty thing.
M-
The
Might
Fleet
need some
Master
more.
glassed part of Earth just to stop an infection. A good thing he did, too, otherwise we would all be walking zombies.
I imagine many of your folk weren't too happy about it. No.
Oh, yes, that was right at the end of the war. And it was the home world. And we almost lost it.
Even better.
Let's just say that Lord Hood and the Arbiter almost came to blows over that.
So he's
You see
shaky
all the
business
ODSTs just
after the.
shudder.
So Skirvo's Skirvo's chuckling. So is shaky business trying to rebuild after the war.
Yes. Especially when it's within an alliance of a species that you've been fighting for 30 years because they were trying to wipe you out. Now then, let's see if we can't find some more information on this doppelgangers you're looking for. Crusader, access all the comm units, see if they've picked up anything crazy.
Did Ticker get us a scan on how many echoes we were supposed to be looking for?
Yes, he said 2, and then also one of them has some weirdness going on with it, which
Okay.
he said is probably why Thel is also here.
So
Looks-
is it 2 total or 2 more in addition to the one that dropped right on our ship?
2 total.
Looks like it's just these two.
Okay.
No, it's these
These 2
plus
plus 1 more.
Plus 1 more.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, looks like we're missing. We have one anomaly unaccounted for. We also have roughly. How long did it take us to get here when we entered the sphere?
A half hour.
Okay. We roughly have around 19 and a half hours minimum before your Spartan here starts suffering ill effects. Whatever caused us to switch places in our own timelines seemed to have messed up with the very fabric of our being. Being within our own universes for prolonged periods of time may cause us to unravel.
That sounds unpleasant. Well,
It is.
if you're gonna go hunting down duplicates. Probably should get some of that gear you're wearing repaired. And the rest of you, good hardy meal and some downtime probably do you good.
Vatan looks at Bradley. I didn't even notice. The armorer is going to skin you when he sees this.
Don't I know it?
I'm
Though some of these modifications aren't mine, they're hers. Don't ask.
Another
She
way.
just walked up and started attaching metal to me.
I'm just saying
I'd
I
hand
could
you
have improved it.
Nilo like brings up a hand like she was going to really get into something, but then like shakily puts it back down. Knowing better than to argue with the crazy lady.
And it's like, the captain just goes, yeah. The gunnery sergeant is a bit fond of all of his equipment. Go see to that immediately. The rest of you are dismissed. Crusader, contact the contact Shadow of Intent. I need to make a report to the fleet master. Apparently, we have doppelgangers to go hunting.
All right, so
Captain.
yeah,
Turbo will head back to the Duchess.
mhm.
He's done what he needed to do as captain.
Does he do anything else on his way back to the Duchess?
He might try to gather more information on the flood purely because there's a part of him that has a sneaking paranoia.
All right, the most you get
Because of
about
everything that could have been because of everything that could have been displaced. One, like, it sounds like if one of these got displaced, it might not be good. And while diseases don't seem to always transfer, it could also be possible that this is something else entirely. So
Yeah, he you find some you don't really find any new information. Definitely a lot of traumatized soldiers about it though.
Yeah. So to escort you back to your ship, the captain would have sent one Sangheli Ranger and one ODST with you. When Skirva brings it up, the Ranger just shuddered and is like, "You don't want to know about the parasite, the horrors it unleashes."
Son, I've seen things that have eaten worlds. Nothing this thing can do could surprise me.
He just shrugs.
Couple of them look like him. Hook the pipe towards the Sangheli.
The ODST nods. Yeah, well,
Few of them.
they are a fearsome bunch. Give them that.
At least one of them looked like him. Points to some random guy they pass by. He'll like peek down the corridor with a side eye, and then keep going. No, no further explanation of what happened there.
Okay, so the rest of you get to the door outside the where the armorer is.
I just sigh and be like, hopefully he's in a good mood.
Vatan is trying and failing to hold in a laugh.
Oh, don't you even start.
No sense standing out here.
Or do I need to remind you of the time I had to pull out you and both your zealots from that mess with Jural Hanai?
I'm going to go ahead and look
Had you
around.
pinned under a hammer, if I recall.
What manner of opening mechanism does this door seem to have? Is it automated, or is there a button I need to switch?
Brad? I don't know.
I
Brad.
completely forgot in game. I completely
I
forgot
think they're automated.
for Halo Space, but Nilo wouldn't know anyways.
I think they're automated.
Vatan
That,
just
or if they're not automated, the AI in the system can just see that you're there and open the door.
Vatan just waves a hand and tells you, "Well, you have fun," and then walks off.
Yeah. I'm like,
I've been
see you
very
later.
interested to see what I would I would like to see what they could even remotely justify for your for y- for your armor. That's
I just look
Been
down and
a
like,
good
I'm
time
gonna
doing those
need,
carvings.
I'm gonna need new parts for the thrusters, suit seals. It's gonna be so much.
oh, I'm
Well,
just gonna go ahead and walk towards the door.
here goes nothing.
Opens up and you see a man covered in grease. He's got a heavy duty apron on with all sorts of little tools.
Mechanic gloves, all the
Working
good
on
stuff.
yeah, working on what looks like a piece of an engine. Um, he hears you come in and doesn't look at you at first. I'll be with you in a minute.
Sure thing, Gunny. Take all the time you need. I pick up a screwdriver and begin just taking off various chunks of the Mjolnir.
Yeah, after he
Thump,
hears
thump.
your voice, he looks up at you, and then and at first he's just like, "Oh, that's Bradley." I have the look on his face is like, "Oh, that's Bradley. I haven't heard from him in a while." And then it just like quickly changes to a horrified look on his face. What did you do?
Got bounced around inside a slip space portal outside of a ship,
Don't
and then
forget
crashed, and
ejecting.
then face planted straight on a man and squished him flat, killing him.
You
I
then
think
also landed on me.
uh, I'm still digging out chips of his cybernetics from my armor.
You really shouldn't be.
The he's just like stuttering and sputtering and like, but the, how did you even get it so messed up that I fine just
I think he just needs a new set of Mjolnir, not just fixing this one. I think his is beyond repair at this point.
I'm gonna tell him
It's so bad.
undersuit seals are shot, thrusters are shot,
of
and then
course
the
they
plating is
are.
obvious, and then the
I
plating is of
like
course
pull out
dented
something that's
ding.
I, I actually reach in and pull out something from his armor. I think this was supposed to be a gel layer.
No, yeah, that shot too, probably, but it did its job. It
Come
did
o-
its job.
come over here. He he pulls out like a device with a cable attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these is for waste and which one of these is recycle?
It all goes to a trash compactor.
I go ahead and I go ahead and toss the thing I took out in there because there ain't
Mm-hmm.
no salvaging that.
Yeah. He
Mm-hmm.
he looks over the yeah he looks over your armor, finds a port, puts in the
Mm-hmm.
cable, and you see the little device, the screen on it starts to like scroll some text past, and then you see a lot of red text start to scroll past very fast.
Just 1,000 error codes.
Yep.
I just look at him and I'm like, only good news. I didn't have to turn off the nuclear failsafe, so that didn't get triggered.
Of course you didn't. You're not blown to pieces.
I still have questions about why you think that was necessary as a power supply, but
Nuclear
I
reactor
am
moves things around, and then the failsafe is to keep the insurrection from killing one of us and then backwards engineering the armor. Oh,
there
that
are
reminds
better
me,
power
Gunny,
sources.
and this is the part you're gonna hate the most. uh, shield generator stride.
He just like makes make some like annoyed growling noise. I can
Maybe
see
switchers
that.
and others can fix it.
This'll take me. I don't. I can't get a new suit in. This take me weeks to fix.
He doesn't even have. He's probably also looking at all the bits of scrap that were nailed on it and just being like,
Yeah.
more of your own modifications? Because he has the sword.
Yeah. But no,
Not mine.
he's just looking at it. Just this will take me weeks to fix.
Is this
What?
this is
What?
even salvageable?
Better than the it's salvageable. A lot better than the alternative. Getting a new suit of this stuff is pretty much impossible.
At least on short notice, yeah. Is Mars working on a new suit, Gen 6 or something like that? Then again, this Mark 6 did just come out last year.
You make
Well, why don't I leave the undersuit with you all change in my regular uniform back there? And I'll come back and pick it up in a few hours. I got a few other things on this ship I need to collect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the best, Gunny. And I quickly make my escape. A couple minutes later, you see me coming out
everyone.
in like
while
normal off-duty senior chief fatigue.
while he's gone, the armorer looks at the rest of you, and he's looking over you. He has a look. He doesn't really seem to know what to say, and then he just says, "I assume that you're all just going to disappear again, since you seem to show up out of nowhere. Wherever you go next, make sure he treats his armor better."
Soldiers. Not every soldier can have an appreciation for their equipment or the people who work on it.
Would it be too much of a bother if I could have some kind of guide as to, written or otherwise, of like how to maintain it?
It should be. Well, if you said it was well, your specific alloy mixture is a little odd. I'm more I'm more wary about the I'm personally more wary about your about these fail-safes you mentioned. Should probably make sure the software stays up to code.
Captain told me you all have to be out of here in a couple of days. So I'll prepare a list of the damaged components and what can be done to fix them. Assuming you have the parts.
I might My species are known as quarians. We generally are seen as decent engineers. I should be able to work my way around it. I will just need a list of things as well as ways to bypass these safeguards so that I don't accidentally set off a bomb on our ship.
The armor would know that I have a manual deactivation code
Yeah.
for the nuclear
Yeah.
failsafe.
Yeah. So
Sierra can take care of that.
very well. Do you have a do you have a do you have some form of tablet or email system?
You could probably pick up a tablet and just head it.
Yeah.
Because, all right, then I'm going to use my Omni tool to connect to it.
Mhm.
Give him an address to mail me. Do that ever so common Mass Effect.
Mhm.
Press the Omni tool and then wave it.
And then after you're dealing with that, that's when Bradley comes back and in his uniform.
Mhm. Regular off-duty fatigues.
Does he still have his helmet on?
No,
Oh,
that's sitting beside all the other armor.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm
And
here.
now we're like,
I look. I just look. You got a list of all the parts we're going to need to get from Quartermaster.
I'll put it together. It'll take a while. Still have to run some diagnostics.
he'll send me a list.
Ah, good. Well, let's see. We should probably swing by my quarters. I can pick up some tools and things for maintaining all my weapons and field repairs to this, and then Quartermaster to get ammunition. Let's see here. Well, there's probably other things we're going to need to pick up along the way.
You have
Very
any
well.
idea how expensive this equipment is, son?
You have any idea how much this gear costs, son?
Yeah.
Feel that to pick up.
Tell that to the fabric of space itself. Ugh.
Well, let's get going. Get out of Sarge's space. You can sit here and work on this disaster.
Yes.
Let's go this way. Real quick stop. Grab some tools and things, and then off to the Quartermaster. When we get to my quarters, it is very, for lack of a better word, Spartan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have a. I'm just gonna look around. The fact that it's virtually empty except for anything necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. I would Normally, I would compliment your space efficiency, but I feel this is more. But I feel this is more just being robbed of childhood than just being efficient.
have hobbies. Like, what do you do?
For the past 30 years, hunt down insurrectionists, Sanghili, Jirhanai, Ungoy. Basically anything that belongs to the government.
Wait,
And
so
when
that's
we're not
your
doing
job.
that, we're planning, preparing, or in cryo. Because we're in
Oh,
for long distance travel.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should mention that when the Covenant first attacked back in 2525, us Spartan 2s were, what, 16? 15? 17? Where we were conducting field tests with the Mjolnir against insurrectionists in the outer colonies.
The longer I spend in this sphere and learn about what happened to you, the more I want to commit murder.
You know, when but we I lift my hands up and do air quotes. Went through. Gets publicized. I've heard that a lot from ODSTs and things. Still don't understand it. Shrinks say sociopathy or whatever. As I say, this is basically my back is to you. I'm picking up the handful of tools for maintaining Mjolnir
Mhm.
and shotguns.
This description matches many of the symptoms noted by those suffering from sociopathic symptoms.
They seem pretty normal to me.
I feel like
Yeah.
Legion would also know that these sort of symptoms are very common among people who were like who have very heavy childhood trauma.
Yeah. Extreme childhood trauma is also likely. Your your world seemed to also possess a higher mental illness rate per capita than what is considered usual.
I just shrug.
None of your
Yeah, I was reading on the Halo wiki earlier, and I'm
Mhm.
like, the entire UNSC and UEG is horrible, like all of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Oni is quantifiably worse, but yeah.
Mhm.
Well, isn't Oni part of the UNSC?
Yeah, but they're the
Yes
super
and no.
sketchy ones.
Yes
Oni is
and
the
no.
super
They're
sketchy
more or
ones
less
that do
Black
stuff in the.
Ops.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but like
they're.
even not Black Ops, like the UNSC is like authoritarian.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
that
a
Oni
lot of
gets
the
away
issues
with
come up
shit that could have even
with
made.
the CMA. A lot of the
Yeah.
issues are with the CMA, not necessarily with the UNSC. But the
Yeah.
CMA is just the semi-civilian version of the UNSC.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then there's Oni, which is horrible
Hmm.
in every regard. Like think about it. The UNSC arrested Dr. Halsey. And
Yeah.
we've already established how awful the UNSC is. How bad do you think she has to be for them to go, whoa, whoa, whoa?
Yeah.
Part of that is probably because Oni in the 26th century has a lot of really shady, really sketchy uh, commanding admirals. Admiral Osman in
Ugh.
Halo 4 and beyond, Admiral Parangoski prior to that, they're all really shady, really sketchy
I
individuals.
can't name a single Oni personnel that isn't some brand of awful.
The Spartans? Because technically they are Oni, because they're under Nav Spec War, which is under Oni.
Yeah, the Spartans are more. I don't consider them part of Oni. I consider them a result from Oni.
I consider them Oni's victims.
Yeah.
Oni is not. Oni is Oni is terrible in so many ways, and Halsey is just a good example of everything awful with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're getting Vassilis later, Bradley, because that will awaken some things, awaken some emotions.
What are these feelings?
Oh, cool. So Nilo's not the only one suffering mentally right now. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, there'll probably be like a session or two where Bradley is just unable to function, basically.
Oh, so
Probably,
so
Spartan
the
2's probably felt things like rage. But you know what? That's probably like the extent of it, like rage and anger and frustration.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, things that are useful for a mission because
Mhm.
adrenaline.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But things like happiness, joy, like honestly, I can't wait to see Bradley just sit down, eat a peanut butter sandwich, and then like genuinely enjoy it. Like he's never tasted food before.
Mhm.
He's just like borderline crying at a PBJ.
Yep.
This is so good. This is so
Best
good.
PBJ ever.
Why has things never tasted like this? Who made this? They deserve a raise.
um. So, anyways, yeah, you get all your tools taken. You get all your tools together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. The ones I don't fit in. Well, actually, I don't have my armor on, so I don't have them in my big pocket. I hand a couple to Nilo, and I'm like, "You say you have pockets? Carry these."
I put them away in one of my various pockets that apparently exist.
The
Don't
rest are
ask
in a bag. I
where.
basically just the rest are basically just in a bag I sling over my shoulder. Well,
You have
next.
pockets in that suit?
A
How
lot.
does that work?
I mean, it's not that complicated. Don't you have pockets?
Well,
Oh yes, I
yeah,
have
I have.
plenty of pockets.
Yeah.
Where do you hide them, though?
What are you talking
That's
about?
just the
They're
secret.
You know, admittedly, part of me thinks that like every like quote unquote seam line you see on the suit might actually be a pocket.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Like they might
Mhm,
also serve as access points, but
mhm,
like other than that, like that's what I think because that's the only explanation I can think of out of game that even remotely matches what Tally says in Mass Effect 2,
mhm,
where she simply says these suits have more pockets than you think, and she sent a lot of Geth components.
Hmm.
mhm.
A lot of Geth components.
Yeah, enough to rebuild like 2 primes, and I don't even know how many dozen of the regular ones.
Yeah, granted, not all of those were collected during the course of her missions with you, but like
Still,
enough.
still, that's a lot of
Enough.
pieces.
Like
Um,
To the
lady just walked
quartermaster.
lady just walked away with a whole ass Geth in her pocket. I'm high as fuck.
yeah. So to the
Anyways,
quartermaster.
To the quartermaster. While we're walking to the quartermaster, I just, I immediately start patting around. I was like, "Hang on, I left the radio on the ship, and I don't have my helmet." I look at one of the others. Why don't you radio back to the ship and see if Skirbo needs us to pick anything up from the quartermaster while we're here?
Uh, Emiria will take out the radio. Uh, hey, Captain. Just asking if you need us to
pretty sure the
pick up
radio
anything.
connects to Ticker.
The radio
It
connects
does?
ticker. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ticker. All right. Sorry. Hey, Ticker.
Yeah.
Just wondering if there was like things that we need to pick up.
No, we're looking good on
You know.
supplies right now.
Oh,
Anything
all right. Then.
anything we're looking sorry on is what we're collecting at Siren's Rest after this sphere.
Okay, I will relay this information. Yeah, Ticker and Captain says we should be good.
Lovely.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm not even entirely sure what they could do with conventional weapons.
Maybe
And
not
then she
those,
thinks
but
back, and then stops. Wait, did he use a flintlock?
you see me stop mid-step and be like, wait, now that you mention it, I think you're right.
It was an impressive
That whole,
design.
that dinosaur uses
Like we're both looking at
flintlock.
each other in abject horror, realizing that thing was just using a flintlock. And he says we're good.
I just shudder, shake my head, and be like, it's all gonna be over soon.
It it
Just
it it'll be over
focus,
soon.
Spartan.
You can get
Focus on
back
the mission.
to. You don't have family. You um. What do you find comforting?
Hmm.
Other than the sound of an alien skull breaking.
Oh,
Most
he doesn't
people.
laugh. That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's just. I'm just. Most people don't take this long to answer such a simple question.
Hmm. Well, there was this all clear signal that all of us twos used to each other during training. ODST's never caught on. Kind of amazing, actually. And they'll never admit it. But they're horrendous. That's why they hate us so much. They're horrendously embarrassed that they got beat on Reach by a bunch of 8-year-olds.
Routine. Most people like routine. Well, once this is all over, we are cured of our ailments, you can go back to your routine, and I can go back to somewhere where things make sense. I kind of slow my steps, mostly. Because, yeah, no, her realm doesn't make sense to her right now. Reaper War's just over. And apparently we cool. Like,
Mhm.
We cool now.
I have my wife, so like I'm good.
Big wife moment.
When we get to the
and you
quartermaster,
can and you can go back to trying to hitch up with that with that doctor.
Oh, girl, I've been trying for a while.
Clearly not hard enough.
I think
You
he's
want to talk to
oblivious.
Eden? She might have some pointers.
You know, I
I
think
mean,
we'll
we
take you up on
literally
that.
grew up in a brothel, so I mean,
one of the ODSTs walking by, just his head turns to you so fast, it almost looks like his neck's gonna break.
Nice forward, soldier.
no, I'm too expensive for you. Go, keep going.
He just shakes his head and waves his hands like a, you know what? You know what? I'm clearly just saying things. Just starts muttering under his breath as he continues walking along.
How? I feel like this is seriously a long ways to be walking.
Well, anyways, when we get to the quartermaster,
Have any of you ever considered that there is a certain size category where a ship's scale becomes impractical?
You know, after all the things we've seen, like the past, what has it been, like 2 weeks? Is this the thing you're really getting hung up on?
well,
I
I
don't really think
mean,
size
Yes,
matters.
because it's something I actually know.
I haven't been on one, but I would assume a supercarrier would have like trams or something in it
You
to move
saw
you
a
from one end to the
literal
other.
angel
Things like
descend
30
from the
miles long.
heavens yesterday.
I
The bigger
mean,
ships probably have.
we just saw two. We just I don't know what you're talking about. Yesterday we just saw two hotties in a cat fight, or whatever the Quarian equivalent would be. She wouldn't necessarily know what a cat is.
I don't know.
She might because of her time with Earth, but like not on Earth, but in Soul.
Mhm.
Or just
But
just from what's it, extranet.
yeah,
Those videos probably go viral.
either way, clearly is
Anyway,
either way. It's just,
Anyways, you get to the
meanwhile,
quartermaster.
they threw fire at
Quartermaster
us.
man, what does he
Like, okay,
provide? What wisdom
Garmin,
does he bring?
Garmin, I need 2 crates
How many
of
quarters does he
shotgun
have?
shells. I need another 2 crates of magnum ammunition, and then Gunny Warman is going to send you a list of repair parts I'm going to need. Plus, I could also use a couple of parts to repair my magnum. Got beat up a bit in the last drop.
The quartermaster turns around. Hello to you too.
So I'm not the only one here who thinks he's chipper.
Captain
I
said
mean, the
some.
man knows what he wants.
Captain sent me a message, something about you going to alternate universes or something.
It's complicated. That's the short version, yes.
He rubs one of his eyes. You know what? I'm not even going to try to figure this out. Alright.
For the best, it's been slowly eating at my sanity.
And that ship in the bay that's like in the hangar bay that's
It's like
like
1,000
a
years old.
sailing ship.
Yep. It's absolutely ludicrous. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't lived through it, and even then, I still don't believe half of it.
Is this?
But hey, it could be worse. It could be the Flood. Or the Covenant could be trying to exterminate us again.
There's a giant spider on it.
Yeah, that's literally just there's a lady with a giant spider in place of her legs.
Yeah, it probably points at
At
the.
least she's not trying to kill us.
I bet he points at like the. I bet he like gestures a hand towards like a live security feed of the hangar bay that's showing the Duchess, and you can in fact see the spider lady.
Yep.
I'll have you know, she's
I'm
a
just like,
very nice person.
I'm just like,
I've been meaning to
at
talk
least
more
she's
with
not
her.
trying to kill us. Could be worse.
I'm pretty sure that. I'm pretty sure the artificial intelligence on that ship have taken offense to your terminologies.
A shrug.
I do the quotations with my index fingers because I only got the two fingers. I like smart AI. They seem to
Well,
think you're implying something.
well, I mean, the dumb ones can only handle basic tasks like a navigation AI only does navigation, or a weapon, a Mac calibration AI can only aim a Mac gun. It can't do much beyond that. Besides, keep
You
the power and the capacitors before from exceeding certain points. It can't really do much of anything beyond that. It's kind of dumb. So we call it a
you
dumb
just point.
AI.
From that point of view, I should be calling you dumb? All you really do is point weapons and shoot.
Hey, now I've
Hey,
studied
he looks good when
3,000
he
years
does
of
it.
military tactics. We're talking
Theoretically,
about
anyone
we're talking about a computer program that can literally only monitor power fluctuations.
just having a conversation. There.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the
I'm no scientist. I
the,
just call them what they tell me to call them.
the quartermaster sorts out all the order
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I pick up one of the shotgun shell crates, probably weighs 50 pounds, and I just pass it off to Neil and be like, "Here, carry this." And I grab another one, pass it to Vagar. You carry this, and then I grab the other two, one under each arm. Well, let's go.
I'm actually gonna I'm gonna like take it at first, kind of like struggle with it, and then hand it to Legion, who is carrying it no problem.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well, little issue. He probably has. He's like, I mean, he is somewhat broken, but
Let's
he
go.
point is he's handling it a lot better than I did.
Okay, he also gave you a small box of parts and said that he hasn't received the list the from the armorer yet.
All right, we'll check back later. All right, let's go drop these off on the Duchess, and then let's head for the mess hall while we wait.
I mean, all right. I'm we're gonna head that way. I need to double check my rations. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep,
Yeah, so
you
To
return
know
back to
what
the
Stun
Duchess.
Muffin eats to get
we drop
so
off
big.
the ammo crates and my spare parts.
Any comment to this?
Yeah. What are them's for?
Ammunition and spare parts.
Carry on. I expect it. I expect it off my ship by mission completion.
That's the plan. I just set them near whatever bunk I've been using.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There probably
Is,
wouldn't be space near the bunk. You would have to
I
set
mean,
them in
Yeah,
the.
yeah. He'll direct you where
cargo
they
hold.
actually keep ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's the powder locker. And
I just set the 4 crates in there.
is probably a note. It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah. Also, it is heavily magically shielded.
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about powder magazine detonations.
Yep.
Fantastic.
He opens it. There's hundreds of glowing runes inside, and
Yeah.
the fact that the room is notably larger than it should be in
Yeah.
a superliminal kind of way.
Yeah. It's like it's both heavily magically shielded, and the shields are set up with a failsafe where if basically if they get overloaded, instead of breaking, they just dump everything inside that room into just a pocket dimension where they can't do anything.
Yep.
Like a reinforced portable hole.
Yeah.
Yep. Is Milo's gonna help bring in the ammunition and and like look over and see. Yeah, no. By all things that is holy, there are in fact musket balls in here.
I just looked at them and I'm like, it'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. I'm
Yeah.
I'm setting 8-gauge shotgun cartridges next to what are to me 700-year-old musket balls.
Hmm.
And I pick one musket ball up and I hold my shotgun shell off of it. I just look at the two and then I shake my head.
I'm
700 years of technology improvement, and they're still using these. I set them both back down.
I'm and I'm just and I just and then I just like turn around, look at what's like just straight up a belt of ammunition. What's that for? Forward swivel gun. What? It's not deployed right now. I'm not surprised you haven't seen it.
You also
So
see
Milo seems to decide against questioning it.
you also see iron cannonballs that are like the size of beach balls.
But like,
Yeah.
I just look at those and I'm like, well, it's no Mac round, but hey, at least it's got mass to it.
There's through quite a few things. Especially, I only accept only the best for my dearest.
I just look at you. I just look at Servo with one eyebrow raised, but I don't say anything.
By your dearest, you mean the Duchess, of course. What else would I be talking about?
Now I look at Nilo confused and like, surely captains in your universe get as protective, possessive of their ships as everywhere else.
It. I mean, I believe it comes with the job. Our my people's captains are also are just as much political roles as they are military.
I mean, isn't that everywhere that has a ship with thousands of people on it as a regular old floating city? Captain is the sheriff of a 5,000 person town or a 10,000 person city or whatever. Oh dear, that
More
means
or less.
shipmasters on assault carriers are like mayors of, 40,000 person cities. Oh
More or
dear,
less, but
that's a lot.
Keela, I'm not even sure what the current political structure looks like. I mean, is there even still a proper migrant fleet? So many questions. And not enough time to get them all answered.
Mm.
Er, What? What? Are you gonna just loiter around here, or do you have other
Oh
things to be
yes,
doing?
We do have other things to be doing. Let's go get ourselves a snack or something from the mess hall.
Mhm.
Maybe they have some of that shredded meat that the Sangheili like. Reaper team said it was really good.
Well, like jerky.
More like beef stew without the stew part.
So just
So
beef.
just beef cubes.
Like I guess it'd be more like more like pulled barbecue, I guess.
I'm
Only
gonna
they
go
don't really
ahead and just
shred it.
get.
They shred it with their face.
I'm gonna just go ahead and go.
Barbecue.
I'm gonna just go ahead and go collect some of the rations so that I can. Because I
Just
don't
the
think I'm
concept
keeping
of
all
barbecue.
12 ration things on me at all times. Like I'm
Wait,
probably
did-
only keeping half as much.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna just go ahead and
Uh,
collect one because obviously I can't eat whatever you're eating.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
sure
remember
there.
and you're like, I wonder if Reaper team is there.
Yeah, you're because the way you're talking is sounding like the Sangheili aren't dextro.
I don't think they are.
No.
Yeah. No, they really aren't.
Yeah.
This is literally like a Mass Effect exclusive thing, in all honesty.
That's because everyone else accepts that you only
Septurians
have one
and Quarians
species
have
that
are
uses proteins on the wrong side.
apparently are also apparently allergic to the things that do it the other way.
Yeah, like in the real world, there are things that you ate today that have both.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, enough chit chat about horrifying biology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
uh,
Yep. You get back to the you get to the mess hall. There's just some random Marines and other
Mhm.
people eating.
Sorry.
They're not here. Wonder where they're at. Well, actually, knowing them, they're probably sparring. Sangheili. With their
or jumping
military
out of
tradition.
another ship. Do you think they landed somewhere they weren't supposed to as well?
Well, Vatan would have mentioned if they had gone missing. You know, he's Reaper 1, I'm Reaper 2. And then we got 3, 4, and 5. Who are 2 Zealots and an Ultra. Competent bunch.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of my rations.
After a bit, you get Bradley. You get called back to that same conference room.
Alright, well,
We should.
I'll be back. Being summoned. I
Are we
returned
being
to the
summoned as
conference
well,
room.
or no?
It was all of you that were.
Okay, so
Okay.
come on.
Okay.
We're being summoned.
I'll go.
Head over to the place.
We return. Who all's there?
We are here.
The captain is there. Crusader, obviously, and that's it.
I can't help but imagine every now and then this captain also had to like stare at the live feed from the hangar
Yeah.
for like a few seconds to make sure he wasn't high. Like,
That's a big spider.
yeah, like because it's not even just the spider. They probably had the Minotaur guy walk upstairs at some point.
or the hippo man.
Yeah.
It's probably like after we all
That's
left,
not
it was
even-
probably like, tell the rangers guarding the hangar not to shoot any of the crew on there. They're not
Yeah.
Drohanai. They're
Yeah, and then one of them just
whatever
freaking-
they are.
Yeah. And I imagine one guy is just like looking at his thing. He goes, "Oh hell no, that was a ghost. I'm out." Oh hell no. Like,
Sir,
which Nilo's gonna find confusing because, to my knowledge, none of us are running in Pearl. In fact, I don't even think we've interacted with Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones?
I think that was his name.
Yeah.
Billy Bones. I don't think any of us have really interacted with him either.
Nope.
In other words, these people are
Oh,
getting
yeah.
a show that even we didn't get. Because we're not cloaking or anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Once we return, it's like, sir, did sensors turn up anything?
They did not. So
Well, I guess that's both good and bad. Hmm.
don't know where to. They're not sure where to look. And then
Hmm.
you hear you hear the voice. You hear it. I can't talk. You see a one of the bridge crew burst in. Captain, you're gonna wanna hear this.
Very well. Uh, just which one was it?
Just a random bridge crew member.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Probably follow him out, because that's usually what happens when they
Mhm.
say something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You in a
Um,
conference, you follow out when the
Yep.
captain's called out.
Yep. Go out to the.
Mhm.
You go out to the bridge. You hear. Uh, you see him sit down. We just got this message a little bit. You just got this message just now. Picked it up on. Picked it up on the. Picked it up on long range scanners. Doesn't sound good. You hear. You hear a very frightened person's voice. Mayday, Mayday! This is UNSC. Under attack by. I don't know if that's really working. I'm doing the paper
It's
crinkling
working well
thing.
enough.
It is working. It's working. It's good
Coordinate.
enough.
It's working
You
well
are
enough.
getting the message
Yeah.
across.
Coordinates. Coordinates are, and then he says some coordinates, and you hear some more static. Repeat. Under attack by. And then the transmission cuts off.
Well, EXO, bring us up to condition yellow. Inform all personnel to report to battle stations. Someone sent a message to Shadow of Intent that we are engaging unknown hostile. All crew, prepare for battle. You. He points all the way.
I'm gonna mention this before you say all that.
Mhm.
The distress call is from a little bit away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not like right next to you. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All hands. He informed the officer of the deck to sound an all call and prepare for slip space jump. Navigation, Lotus, of course. You lot might want to inform your captain that we're going to be jumping soon.
All right. I'm gonna call up Ticker.
what is
Apparently they're preparing. Apparently they're preparing for something called a slip space jump. I don't know what preparations you need to make on your end.
should be fine. Looks like they're looks like they got their other drop ships here.
We've got. If it's all the same, all crew brace for impact.
All right,
Mhm.
you you go through slip space. You see
That
Mhm.
wasn't so bad.
and you find a UNSC vessel that is smaller than the Albuquerque. It still looks like it's pretty decent size, and it's got a big hangar. I'm not sure what exact class it would be because it's not a military ship. Um, the name
Oh, it's
on
just
the
a civilian. It's just a
no,
civilian freighter then.
it's a science vessel.
Oh, okay.
And the name on the side says Esto Perpetua.
Not exactly Perpetua right now, is it?
It is floating silently. There's no visible damage.
Crusader, check the Oni databases. See if it's one of theirs. Want to make sure I'm not running into any booby traps.
It is not Oni. It is a UNSC science vessel.
Okay.
So Crusader tells you that, but obviously that would be a thing that you would.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. At least it's probably not booby trapped. Spartan, if your armor is repaired enough for a 0G, have your friends go in and check out the inside. I'll send the Ranger Rodum's crew to secure the outside from hostiles while you search the interior.
Might want to run a scan first.
We usually do that while they're going to be preparing. Sensors, picking anything up?
Few life forms. Most of them are. I would. Seems like most of the crew is missing or dead.
Are you
Any
able
signs
to
of life
access the
pods?
other ships? Are you able to access the other ship's security feed?
Out of character, Brad. Is that a thing?
Maybe? Because it's another UNSC vessel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
asking
that
because if we
you would need someone on board to link the ships up first.
okay,
So we would
I
need
was asking because if we saw one screen warbling out with clearly something there, we'd know that's what we're looking for.
Mhm.
We probably wouldn't know necessarily what it is, but it'd be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. We'll just need to. I can have Legion. All right. Legion and I should be able to access the systems once we get on board.
Okay.
Any signs of life pods?
Strange. None.
Hmm. Weapons. Arm 2 pods of archers and charge the Mac gun in case whatever did that comes back. Ground team, looks like you're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll send the rangers to secure the exterior hull while you search the inside. Reaper team will be on standby if you need backup. Good luck out there, Spartan.
You have a map of such ships?
I should have one on my HUD.
Yeah.
Standard layout.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't know what the specific class would be, but it is a standard UNSC science vessel class that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna go ahead and download one for myself, so that there's at least more than one person who can actually map. Also, because I'm clearly the tech specialist.
Yep.
Well, absolutely.
Makes sense that
Yeah.
I'd be the one with the maps.
So yeah, you return to the armorer. He has repaired he's patched the undersuit as best he can. Sounds
Is
like
that
you
what
got
that's
a
supposed to look like?
sounds like you got a mission.
Massive beating. Is the suit good enough for a 0G insertion?
Should be.
Excellent.
No rest. No rest for the wicked.
Money don't grow on trees.
I
He
don my
looks at
newly sealed armor.
he looks at Vagar
Yeah.
and Emiria. I take you two are gonna need rebreathers.
Probably also something that won't let their
Oh yeah,
blood vessels
yeah. No,
pop in
he would
zero-G
say.
environment.
I expect
I
you two
look at
are gonna need
Vagar and like,
something for that.
an ODST kit should fit him,
Suits.
at least for the time being.
You want me to get in one of those armors?
Oh, I just like this. No, not like one of these. Your skeleton wouldn't handle one of these. I point to probably the ODST standing in the room as a guard. Like him though, yeah, probably no problem.
Yeah, no,
The suit is hermetically sealed against multiple different environments, I'll be fine.
He gets the armor necessary for the two other people out.
Definitely
This is like
needs something to not explode in the vacuum
Yeah.
of space.
Yeah, I didn't think about that at first, but
Yeah, yeah, because like it's fine when
I'm
it's
used
like
to
the
running
magical
under.
astral
Yeah, I'm used
sea.
to running under phlogiston rules, which it isn't a vacuum.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
You go out there, you die.
Hmm.
You're done.
you're gonna have
The
to
only
You're done.
explain
reason
that
the
to
only reason we
Emiria.
didn't the only reason the same thing that didn't happen in force space is number one, their space is weird,
Hmm.
where
Mhm.
it's not necessarily a vacuum, but it also is. It's weird. Second of all, we also got caught in the Duchess's thing pretty quick.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
very brief that you were in open space. All right, so
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
you all get suited up and you head off towards the Esto Perpetua, and Thel and Jericho are accompanying you, by the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
I also made sure. And in case there was any protests against Vagar, I let him know that if he walks out into the stars, he will literally have all his blood explode out of his face.
Yeah, I know.
well,
I'm
you're gonna
going
have
to
to
get in
explain
it, but
that
I'm
to
not
both
gonna be
of us.
happy.
Mhm.
I'll do it, but I'm gonna complain.
I am
I'm
going
not
Mhm.
sure how
to.
that's going to affect Emiria's undead. So worst case scenario, we just put him in a box.
It won't affect them, but I am going
Yeah.
to leave for just a second. I have to use the restroom.
Very well.
So
I will
Piss
go
girl.
All right.
refill water. Water break,
Um,
everybody.
how much time would you say that we have before combat?
I think
Oh,
she's gone already.
Do I cast Flock of Familiars now or later?
what's the duration?
The duration is an hour.
Hmm.
What's the likeliness that we'll reach something within an hour? Because you keep forgetting to do that. It's a second level spell that I just have that I just keep forgetting that, oh, hey, this is free. You need to use it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a. You should choose more route.
No, no. Go away, Microsoft Copilot. We don't want you. I assume we need, like, something to scout out the ship. Right. Block of Familiars does not require concentration. But
Well, once we get inside the ship, we can let Nilo just hack our way into the ship security system, and we can use that.
right. But, like, what if it's out of power?
Well, then I turn on my flashlight. We get to the engineering compartment and see if that's intact. If that's not intact, then there's not going to be any power in the system. But I mean, the engineering is like, 2 deuterium fusion cores on most UNSC ships.
For some reason, your voice is a bit quieter now.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
little far away.
That's interesting.
Huh.
I mean, I
okay,
did stand up to refill
I
my water bottle, but I'm
I
back.
am back as well.
Is
All
Joey
right.
back?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
so we're all back.
Both of you got back simultaneously.
okay.
And
So
then we all have jump packs or whatever to scoot over from the airlock to the ship.
yeah, you get on board the ship. You start out the and yeah, you are on board the Esto Perpetua now.
You see my helmet lamps click on, and I have my shotgun out and click, racked. I mean, like, we make our way to the bridge. That'll be all the consoles we
By
need
the
to
way,
see.
power is still active on the ship.
Oh, so the lights are on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So
Lights
I
are
do
on,
all that
gravity
except for turn on them.
works, all that.
Alright, so I do all of that except turn on my headlamps. Is there any like notable signs of battle, like blood spatter, bodies, bullet holes?
None that you can see currently.
Uh,
Oh God, I just thought of like a worst case scenario out of game.
Hmm.
What if these guys weren't attacked? What if what happened was that their crew just got displaced? And they didn't know what the hell was happening.
So they
You
just
know, for
assumed
some
the
reason, this
worst.
entire time, I think it's because I just recently watched the Alien movies. It's like, yes, this is where we find the xenomorphs. I don't know why.
I feel like that boss fight is coming, but not quite yet.
Yeah.
Alright. I lead them down the corridor towards the CIC and the bridge.
You find
Oh
the
gosh, don't let them ever
you
get her
find your
hands on
way
a
to the
xenomorph.
bridge.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I point them towards one of the consoles. That should get you all the security feeds inside the ship. And then I take up
I'm
security.
gonna do some accessing.
I'm going to mention that when you entered, Jericho and Thel left to search a different area of the ship, so that
Different compartment.
you could cover more ground faster.
Alright. I nod as those two
None of us have
go
watched
off.
Scooby-Doo, so we don't know that's a bad idea.
Let's go into this hallway with all
What's
of these
who's
doors.
Scooby and Buddy do?
Okay, so you are in. You pull up the the thing.
Security feed.
Bill?
You can see in the hangar bay. There is something going on. Um, it looks like some strange mechanical creatures, silver and white with orange lighting, are
Oh,
Oh dear.
are
I know what it is.
yeah are slaughtering
Yeah.
the crew that are in the hangar bay.
Okay. I immediately calm Jericho and be like, I just tell him, 6, this is Reaper 2. Found where everyone is, in the hangar bay, some weird construct thing with orange light.
Multiple of them.
Those the prom
There's
those the
there's one
These
there's
Prometheans?
one big humanoid one, and a bunch of smaller dog-shaped ones.
Okay, I relay that and be like, these those Prometheans you mentioned earlier?
Sounds like it. I would either your didact is breaking out, or we found our mark. Oh crap! Yeah, I forgot. Never mind. You would not see the big tall one. The big tall humanoid one would be indistinct because it's yes, yeah. I
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We found our mark. It's the... what are those little things, though?
Nothing I've ever encountered here before. We best double time it to the hangar bay.
Okay.
Meet you there.
Yep. You start heading down through the ship. You eventually reach
Weapon
a
hot.
you eventually reach a hallway where there are some of those things
Switching to
Oh, no!
battle
that
screen.
appear to be that appear to be um
Hostile.
attacking
Mhm.
the remaining guards, and
Mhm.
those are corpses.
3 corpses, you say.
Okay, when I see them, I'll just immediately radio the rangers on the outside of the ship that we have made hostile contact and be on the lookout for constructs that are white and shoot orange hard light particles.
Hmm. Okay. These two are going to use their turn finishing off their respective guards. So you're supposed to get first turn here. Nilo. Oh yeah, you would have your
Why am I first?
because you have high initiative. Um,
Okay.
you would have your reanimated guard. I forgot to put it on this map. It's on the other map. I forgot to put it on this map. There you go.
Alright.
There he is.
Yay.
First order of business. I got I'm shoot. I got a. I'm gonna have Legion. Legion do. There it is. Okay. First off, I'm gonna have Legion do.
Okay.
Do a shooty. I'll point out which one after I get it. Start the roll going.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I write it down so I can start using my usual strategy of how I roll.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go with 1
Crawler 1.
because
Okay.
long range.
All right. Yeah, that one is destroyed.
All right.
Easy peasy.
Just like that, huh?
Yep. These use minion rules.
And
All right,
Legion
very
is
well.
also using
All right,
the
very well.
Widow,
Then
which
I
is the
am.
Mass Effect version of the SRS 99C. You know, it's a
And
Yep.
beastly rifle.
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna go ahead and.
don't forget about your subclass features now, by the way. So if you picked martial offense as your 5th level upgrade to Legion, did you do that?
I think I did. Let me double check. Let me double check where that
The
is.
minor upgrade feature.
It would be on the features tab then.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, let me ask this: does the stat block for Legion and
Okay.
extras have a multi attack action?
He does.
Okay, yes, then he can use that.
Oh, all right. In place of me shooting,
No,
or
no,
also.
Legion just
No,
has
just
extra attack now.
Oh, okay. Then very well. Then well, I already have this roll going. I'm gonna Nilo herself's gonna shoot the nearest one,
The Alpha
which
Crawler?
is
Nope.
Alpha. Nope. Legion, deal with 2. So yeah, I think that got him.
Yeah, and you notice that they like
That's all.
shatter apart into like chunks of metal when you destroy them.
Oh heck, it's
There
over.
he is.
All right.
Oh heck.
Vagar.
Okay. Crap.
I might try to reverse engineer that later.
Okay.
What
What
could
could
possibly go wrong?
It's not like it's a digitized human, but shh, none of us know that.
Is that true for crawlers as well?
I assume
Yeah.
they are. I assume they're just
I believe
lesser
it is.
Prometheans. I believe they're just
Digitized
lesser Prometheans because the
Mm-hmm.
Forerunners use a caste system.
Mm-hmm.
Prometheus.
Okay.
Pick one!
Okay, Jace, leave me alone. Okay, I'll kick it.
I don't care. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Okay, I'll go to that guy and just smack him with my sword.
I love how, like, I know you're using what you can, but I love when we if you zoom in, it's just a knight, like a medieval knight,
Yes, I know.
with what appears to be an AK-47 sitting next to him.
Yes, I know. Shush.
Close enough. Close enough.
Enough
But
effort
you know
was
what?
tried.
But you know what? I'm less concerned about that, and I'm more concerned with the fact that these guys were messing with the cabbage cart.
They were
My
carrying.
cabbages.
They
Not
were
the
carrying.
cabbages.
They were carrying supplies when they were attacked, and so these crates were just dropped. Anyways, yes, that hits Vagar.
Jeb.
Let's just say damage.
Oh, which one is it?
And
Okay.
it's
The Alpha.
the alpha. Yeah.
All right, you still have a sec.
If
You have extra.
that's-
You have extra attack.
I do. Oh my gosh!
You are
I'm gonna
5th level.
smack him again.
Yep, that also
Oh
hits.
yeah, that definitely hits.
It's easy to forget. We're 5th level. We can
Yeah.
do stuff.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay,
Anything
then
else?
that's all for.
This is
All right,
exciting.
I'm
Bradley.
good.
Okay, I'm move up to there, and I'm blast the alpha crawler.
Okay.
40, 40.
Blast him once. Oh, that's another
Oh,
16 damage on top of that.
Draw, what?
And I'm a burn an exploit die. Which one do I want?
Damn. I think I gave you all my luck from last week.
I'm going to use suppressing strike. It needs to make a con save.
Okay. Just a moment.
At least Legion's actually hitting something this time.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Bummer.
Still salty about that.
Okay, and now time to blast it again.
So anyway, start blasting.
Oh.
That does still hit.
Life.
Okay,
Oh.
bang.
Doesn't have very good AC.
All right.
Emiria.
Hmm.
These things are not going to get a turn. I should
Well,
not
then,
have given you the free turn.
all right. Look at something. Oh,
Well, I mean, there's two of them. Unless she does an AoE, one of them will get to attack.
15.
She has her minions.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Can
Well,
they get
okay.
there?
The minions can't move that far.
Oh.
There is a lot of distance. All right. Hmm. This is more like flavor stuff. I mean, technically, I can already do it at this distance. I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice one of my theoretical bodies in the process. Emiria is going to have my little homunculus, little Ivo. I am going to move up with him. Probably, what is it? We will move up to probably over here. Oh shoot, that is not the. There we go. With him on me. Um, I vote to cut off the head. So we take the head. Emiria will whisper a few enchanting phrases into it, animating it. She will then take the head and toss it. I'm thinking, all right, gosh, freaking dang it, at this wall right here. Since it's got 15
Alpha
feet of radius.
fails. They both fail. So that means this one
Rolling
just explodes.
2d4. 4 damage.
Okay.
And then, okay, so I guess that's my action. Bonus action is command all my guys to attack, which really at this distance just means that both these guys are moving up 30 feet, except this one who's moving up 40 feet.
Okay.
30, actually,
And Ivo can
40.
still attack too.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, the Colossal Worm can attack because it can
No,
move
it
that
can't.
far.
It has a reach
It
of
has to
0
be in
feet.
space.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be in the
okay.
square.
It
Yeah.
gets right there. All right, Ivo, use your eye beam.
Blasted.
20.
Yes.
All right. Rolling 4 plus 2. 4 damage.
It survives with 1 hit point.
Hey, yo.
It gets a turn!
I mean, it is. Those ones are kind of a nuisance in Halo 4 because you're like
Pick
blast it, but unless you hit it in the head, it doesn't die. And you're like, dang it, how many shotgun rounds do I need to put into you?
Yep.
2 kills an elite.
And it why is it doing this? Stop that. There we go. Stop highlighting everything. There we go. Okay. All right. The Alpha Crawler will um will
Yeah, so
Vaporize Vagar. No.
It'd be disintegrate Vagar. Get it right.
it will
Just
it will
instantly
shoot
downloads them.
it will shoot at Vagar though.
Just downloads them right away.
It fires a
See,
burst of
start
hard light
telling the
projectiles at
composer.
Vagar. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Vega.
Vagar.
It's fine. I'll be
Dirty
fine.
Vagar, my
20.
poor guy.
Huh?
That is actually quite good damage. It's 19 damage.
I'm
Ouch.
fine.
Oh,
What? I'm
All right.
Pew, pew,
fine.
pew, pew. I
All
knew
right.
I hated them things.
Nilo.
I'm fine.
Blast him.
Legion,
one hit
take
point.
the shot.
Blast
the
that
shot.
thing.
All right, and it leaves behind a little like weapon. Looks kind of like a submachine gun.
I pick it up
Vaguely.
and look at it.
Weapon
Bring this.
upgrade?
I'll attach it
Mine
to the
is-
mag lamp on my back. Better take that back to Albuquerque for analysis.
Check
I'm
its
gonna be.
stats.
I'm
See
gonna.
if it's better than your
I'm
current
gonna
weapon.
look over some of the pieces. Can my Omni tool identify on them?
It actually probably could pick up the AI that's sitting there sputtering out of existence.
Yeah, you can cast Identify, but it'll take a while.
I'm going to do a bit of research. Give me a moment.
By a while, I mean 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. I can do that
Gotta wait.
later, I suppose.
Gotta wait.
I can identify when we're
Okay.
when pieces, pocket them, apparently, and and we move.
See, Callie's building Geth apparently in her pockets. You're just gonna be building Prometheans.
Okay, so
See if we
you
can see if we can stuff a full Promethean knife at night in your pockets.
so you arrive at the door to the hangar, and you can hear the sounds of battle from beyond it.
Can you override this thing, or do I need to do it the hard way?
Doesn't look very hard to you.
I'm
You just have to touch
I'm
it.
gonna walk up to, I kind of want to, but can I? Can I check?
Make a Tinker's Tools check.
All right. Because I kind of want to. You know what? If I roll well enough, I'll still make the joke.
Yeah, you rolled well enough for the joke.
Okay, I'm going to walk up, look at everything, and then go, and then just kind of like my arms droop, and then I just kind of look at you. Your security is awful, and then
Well, I mean,
and then I just slap a bit of Omni gel on the door and it opens.
All right, beyond it, you see the scene from before. Only now you can see the blurry thing. It is. I will activate the actual thing.
I couldn't help it. I'm like, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I could do the Omni gel joke.
Yep.
You could
You
slap a
haven't
little
even-
Omni gel on every.
Okay, so you
Everything.
see
Oh,
that
finally rolled high.
you see that in this room the
Oh, watch your
massive knight is standing in front of Thel and Jericho, who look badly wounded. Looks like they lost that fight. So.
Looks like things are not going well.
And yes, there are warthogs. This is like an APC over here, and this is the
Mhm.
very edge of an elephant.
Ah, lovely. Do any of the warthogs
So-
have a Gauss gun?
Yep, these two down here have Gauss. These two up here have machine guns.
Okay. I
All
immediately
right.
head for one of the Gauss cannons, and I point out to Nilo, the two with the Gauss cannons are mini-max.
Okay.
Gauss rounds. Got it.
Still need Nilo and Vagar to roll initiative.
Oh yeah, give
Oh,
me a
sorry
second.
about that. Oh, hey, I'm not going first this time.
Mhm.
I should mention out of character, by the way, Brad.
Mhm.
Like obviously it doesn't matter in character because you don't know what these look like, but this
Mhm.
thing is a like very unique Promethean knight.
Ah.
Yeah.
Vagar, you're up first.
I guess I shall shift into my werewolf form and
Start chomping.
yeah, scooch my
That means
booch
you
all
do
the way
get
up
some
to this.
temp HP. Because when you shift, you get temp HP, I believe.
What it says.
Shifter, shifter, shifter.
When you shift,
'Cause
you
you're-
gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your Constitution modifier.
So 5 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay.
And then also no one gets advantage against you.
B. Alright, and then I am going to smack him with my blade.
Okay.
That's going to be a plus 8.
Mhm.
Mother trucker.
I
also
believe
tell
that still
Emiria
hits because these do not have great AC. Yep, that does still hit. Alright, that one gets destroyed.
Ooh!
Because it's a minion.
This guy. There we go.
'Kay.
Smacky, smacky.
They don't really have emotions, so that's why they're just numbered. Okay.
And yep,
Alright.
for me.
Emiria, you're up.
Oh, before Emilia's, sorry, I also would have told Emilia that the two with the machine guns just have a very high rate of fire.
Yeah.
The only thing that Miri would know how to fire would be a Tesla coil.
You point it and pull the trigger.
I would know what a trigger is, right?
The
Yeah.
lever.
You know what a
Okay,
trigger is.
all right.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is just super. I'm super tempted to just drive it into something.
Run him over.
You gotta back up the teammates to get the point. All right. So, how far do normal people walk? I apologize.
30?
I gave you the stat block. It's 30 feet, though.
No. Not the guard. Me.
Oh,
30.
30. Yes, it should say on your character sheet.
Okay. Sorry, I'm so used to looking at other sheets that I don't
Oh, yeah.
notice my own. 30. All right. Well, that's gonna take me like a full turn to get to. In the meantime,
And also, let me get you the stats. Let me get you all the stats for the guns.
so you're gonna have to wait a family. Actually,
They're really quick. They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, yeah, that's better than what I have. What about this gun?
What gun?
The
The
one on the
gun
elephant.
on the
Oh, on
elephant.
the APC? That's also a machine gun.
Yeah.
A different kind of gun. Okay, so you have distance.
Excuse me. I want the
You
power
will be
loader.
Power loader. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get to it, but I'm just sitting here thinking. Excuse me. I want the power loader. Get away from her, you bitch, and all that.
um, two. Gosh, okay. Well, do what I do best. Okay. Guard, go up, kill that thing. Its presence is unsightly. Okay. +4 to attacks. Okay, so 1d20 plus 4. I assume a 9 does not hit.
A 9 does not hit, no.
I will finish the job. Rolling 1d20 plus 7. 14.
Yep.
Good work, Ivo. Claw Swarm, incapacitate that thing over there.
Okay.
Rolling 1d20. 7. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. Damage is 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2. 7 damage.
Just a sec.
Somebody drew a bunny on the top of this warthog.
What did they mean by this?
Me?
Amiri's gonna
Me?
pick up Ivo while he's still probably flying. And
All of them.
we're gonna attempt to head towards this thing.
Okay.
I haven't used my actual action for something.
Mhm.
What do we say? We need more bodies or better hit chance?
We need things dying.
And these guys are getting hit by like flies, like going down like flies. So
Okay, so that still doesn't give me a good answer. Do you want me to summon a skeleton, or do you guys want to plus 1d4 to attack rolls?
I say more bodies.
All right.
Meat shields.
Amiria will take just a random finger that she has, probably off the guard that she kind of took his head off earlier, and toss it this direction, forming into a skeleton.
Okay. I'll just use the same reanimated
That-
guard there.
Understandable.
That defies everything about the conservation of mass.
You're the one with an element that has no mass.
The skeleton can attack.
Yes, as a bonus action. And I assume it's like, I don't know if my.
Your
I
bonus
guess I
action.
should.
Your command carries over.
All right. Really should order that better next time. Okay. So bonuses to. Okay.
Oh, I don't know whose turn is on the.
Roll D.
Oh, I don't like this.
7.
What?
I just realized,
15.
like, pretty much all of us are
On this fellow.
going after the guys,
Oh, the knight.
and yeah, I just hope all the enemies are pretty much okay. I guess Brad's next. So
Yep.
after the dog.
After the alpha
Yeah.
crawler.
Yeah. So hopefully we can draw enough aggro to draw it away from these guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, the alpha crawler. It looks around at each of you in turn.
I mean, the hands are all over.
Yeah.
They are currently looking for
Yeah,
toys.
it's gonna attack the hands.
Yep. Catch these hands. How about that?
There it is. Okay, does I assume a 21 hits?
Let's check. Yes, that is above a 12.
Yeah, it's 23 damage to the hands.
I will spend my reaction to heal it. A D8, I think. Right. Do I add it to that? Inventory traits. Do so much stuff. The problems with multi-classing. It's just all these different things. Okay.
Yeah.
This I'm looking at two things.
Yeah, you're looking at Dark Mending, which I believe your Dark Mending die is currently D6.
That is correct, but I'm wondering if it like adds intelligence
Oh, yeah.
bonus or no.
I need to pull up that real quick.
Dark Mending, second level, 6. If it's your undead servant, it's healed for double the amount.
Oh, okay, that's how it works. Yeah, it heals your undead servant for double the amount. So.
Alright, pulling 1d6. 6 damage.
6 hit points back.
So 29 minus
17.
6? Okay, 17.
Alright, Bradley.
Okay. I'm gonna rush, and then I'm gonna head straight for. Let's go for the Fargos hog. Boop.
Okay.
And then attack number 1. Let's shoot the Watcher. It's
All right.
flying up in the air.
Okay.
20 plus. Pull up that.
I'm going
9.
to keep second excel.
But I have fighting style for ranged weapons, and this is within the distance, so plus 10.
I don't know who the Watcher belongs to, so
It belongs to
I'm gonna
the
assume the big guy.
big guy. Yes.
Oh,
that hit.
the big
Yeah,
guy.
that hits.
Yep. Do I roll damage or?
Yeah, roll damage.
Nah. Okay.
Roll damage. I just put those in like stat blocks because it was easier.
Well, no, I wasn't sure if the Watcher had minion rules or
Oh
not.
no, the Watcher does not have minion rules.
Okay. Okay. Goss round coming in. We had our decks
Nope.
for this? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Bang. 24.
Okay.
Well, the Watcher's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
I had a feeling these were going to be pretty bulky when she scattered a bunch of warthogs all over the place.
Yep. That's
I wasn't sure how bulky the
That's
Watcher
the
was gonna be.
cleverness for this fight is the boss is actually like way tougher than it would naturally be able for you to beat. But you have the big guns.
Bang again. Shoot it
Just
again.
let me know if we need to start
that hits.
driving or something.
7. Pew pew.
Shotgun.
Okay.
And we won't spend any exploits.
I'll mention the Watcher is also modified.
Oh, good
It's also
job.
not a normal Watcher. That's why it took 2 Goss rounds and is still fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Big guy.
I'm not happy. I didn't draw no aggro, but I'm not happy.
Big guy's gonna shoot at the guy who did draw aggro. You do have half cover on the
Good
gun.
to know.
It's gonna shoot a light rifle at you.
Peachy.
So first attack, an 11 does not hit. Second attack, that's a nat 1, and
Definitely nope.
third attack does hit.
Ouch.
All right, you take 11 damage, and you go flying.
Oof.
Bye, Bradley.
That light rifle has been modified.
Oh, if it misses, it gets an attack against a different thing.
Oh.
So
Peachy.
it can only do that once though. So it's going to use its bonus stack that it gets from missing to target the skeleton because Vagar's over the boxes. It can't really get a clean shot at Vagar.
Yep.
That's a 17 to hit on the skeleton.
Yes, Mr. Bones, I believe you have gotten hit.
Oh jeez, it rolled high. That's 26 damage.
Goodbye.
I think your skeleton's gone.
Mr. Bones.
Meat shield.
And then
You have served your purpose.
the Watcher is going to first hide behind the Knight in relation to those Gauss cannons.
I mean, unless it's full cover, I just ignore it.
It is
But
going
does it know that?
to. It's going to heal itself.
Oh, lovely.
Wow, this thing gets to heal a lot of health at once. Yeah, it's back to full.
Dang it.
Wow.
Is
It
that
can
a
only-
one-time use ability?
That is a
Okay.
limited use ability. It is not one-time use.
Okay.
Like I said, you have the big guns, the
Yeah.
crawlers, not the alpha, obviously. Let's see here, how fast are they? Wow, they're fast. This one's gonna go after Thel. So the two attacking Vagar. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
Ouch.
I mean, it's not really that big of a deal because they're not that strong.
Minions.
But yeah. Even with that being a nat 20, that's still only 4 damage.
Oh.
Wow, that's
Oh.
very
Oh.
sad.
Wow. That literally is just ouch.
Yeah.
Next.
Ow.
And then the one attacking
Owie.
Thel rolled a nat 1. Nilo.
Oof.
Okay, first of all, Legion, take the one out that's attacking Thel.
I was gonna say, make me stick Legion on one of the machine guns.
Yeah.
In a sec,
Oh, who did we just lose?
Spencer, I believe.
appeared to be
He's
Spencer.
Back on.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. My internet cut out for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Second of all,
I put.
I suppose
Yeah, I would say
Legion could make
you
a
give us
case for one of the
on
other
one of the guns. Yeah,
guns.
Mhm.
So
there are 5 guns here, and there are 5
I
of us.
need to double check his movement speed real quick though, because it might be lower than
No, he is fast
30.
enough. It is not lower than 30.
Okay, yeah. So get him right about there.
Okay, so
And
machine gun. You can see the stat block there in in-game chat. How it works is
Yep.
you get 6 shots per attack.
Yeah, okay. Oh, 6 targets.
Yes.
For every one pull of the trigger, it fires 6 times.
So you target, you get 6 shots. So and each attack, it basically makes 6 attacks for every 1 attack action type thing that you do. So
Yeah.
like,
So next round, Legion could make 12 attacks with it.
yes.
Oh.
What are you targeting with it?
First off, I suppose I'll
Just roll all the attack rolls first, and then we'll roll damage after because it'll be faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you targeting with it though?
Let me just is that
One more.
6?
2, 3.
One
Okay.
more.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, I don't see a single reason to not at least make a pass at every single one.
Okay. So first attack
4, 5.
targeting what?
We'll go with Alpha.
Okay. Second attack.
Second attack, Crawler.
Third attack.
Third attack, other Crawler.
Fourth attack.
Big guy.
Okay. And fifth.
big guy again, and 6th will be on Watcher.
Okay, so roll a d12 plus 2 twice, and then roll 2d12 plus 4.
1d12 plus 2. 1d12 plus 4.
2d12 plus 4.
Oh. Oh, what? That. Take 4 away from that 9.
So 16.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Jericho. Oh, wait, no, it's still your
Uh,
turn. You still have other stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Still have your turn.
Yep.
Get on the Goss.
Nilo's arming the Goss, and
Oh, battlesmiths get extra attack?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nope.
I guess not this version.
I mean, why would I
think-
need extra attack when my big scary thing does all the extra attacking?
Well, I think the vanilla version, the battlesmith also gets martial weapon proficiency, so they can like your minion does 2 things and you do 2 things, but that's not this version. So, anyways, carry on.
Either way,
Blast him.
Either way, try to take down the big target. He is not going to be happy with me.
Yes, that hits.
He is not going to be happy with me.
4d10.
Is there a plus to that? No. He is not happy with me.
No, he is not.
Good friends. What do friends do? Because that. I mean, I
All right.
suppose the last thing I could even do is move the drone, but I'm not even sure there's a reason to do that.
Jericho
It's not like
and
it can-
Thel are actually too wounded to fight. I probably shouldn't have put them on the initiative count. Whatever. Vagar.
I want to shout to Vagar, get
Well,
on the
what if
gun!
you were to heal them? What would be the case then?
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's
I
not.
mean,
It's
I
not
guess.
just hit point loss. There's like actual lingering
Yeah.
injuries going on here.
Let's see
Okay.
here. I think Miriam might be going for
Okay, no, okay.
I don't know if Miriam's going for that one.
Because if I go for this one, then this guy's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was like, can you reach this one?
Wait, but you already have advantage
No.
on that one.
You were in this square, by the way. You were 1 square over.
Yeah, but you have advantage to hit the Alpha Crawler because my Claw Swarm is on it at the moment.
Oh, maybe you were down. Whatever.
Oh, no, it's right here. I was a
Um,
little ways away.
oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I only have
Yep.
35 feet of movement, so. Okay, so.
Also, if you are behind the boxes, the knight can't hit you.
They can't
True.
see me.
True.
Wiggity swooty.
Okay, okay, alright, so I guess I'll go for the Alpha Crawler.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to do because.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tear him apart.
Rip him to shreds.
First attack.
Yep.
Yep. Second attack.
Well, you have advantage.
I guess yeah. Roll to see if you crit. Nope. Okay. Second attack at advantage. Yep. Third. Bonus action claw attack.
Yes. Crap, the claw attack. What is that for? Well, do you even say the claw attack? It does
It's
not
an
say
unarmed
claw
strike,
attack. Okay, thank you.
except it uses a D6 instead of a D4.
Okay. Oof.
Still at advantage.
Oh!
Because of the hands.
Yes.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
So roll all the
Oh.
damage.
So that's 2d8 plus plus 5. Boop-biddy boop, 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 boop. Plus 5 plus 1d6 plus 1.
Nice.
21 damage.
Okay.
That's all for
Emiria.
Yes. Proficiency bonus. All right then. So, I assume little Ivo cannot man the mech gun.
No.
Well, not the
Cannot
mech
man
gun,
the machine
the
gun.
machine gun.
You can probably send
I'm
your zombies
sorry,
to
I
the other
don't.
machine gun, though.
Can zombies shoot machine guns?
Yes.
No. Go for the machine gun on the APC. I'll hop back on the Gauss cannon because it's literally,
Either that or the
one
one that's
corner.
right here.
I was thinking we could put Emiria on that one and then just have all 5 guns just aim and fire.
Yeah.
that could work.
Rattle them, boy.
There a
If we
line
need to
of
start
fire?
Tokyo drifting, let me know. Just somebody hop in the driver's seat, and then we just run his ass over like it's GTA.
Are any are any
No,
of us qualified drivers?
absolutely not.
Of a Warthog?
I have a
Me.
+2 to
Do
land
any of us
vehicles.
care if any of you is qualified drivers? No.
Listen, pedal to the metal. Turn the wheels to make sure it goes towards this thing.
That is a
Rampant.
weird ass looking horse. Nuh-uh.
It's one of
Can
them
the
self-driving
zombie drive
carriages.
the warthog?
No.
Probably
No
not.
way.
No.
Just
I
set
would
the
wager
guard.
That'd be
no.
hilarious, but no.
No.
I mean, I just kind of pictured it driving the warthog, smashing into something, and then just like getting ejected through the windshield, and then it just keeps attacking whatever it ran into.
like a car dummy.
I wouldn't know anyone who ran into something and crashed through the windshield and then kept attacking. No, not at all. No, not at all. Maybe, I don't know, a T1000 type character, or was it T800 type character? Maybe that was played in a certain modern campaign.
That was really cool. Okay.
Anyone? All right.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Turn. Get on the machine gun.
Okay.
Ivo, help me. Okay. Time to look at another screen. What's the actual range on his thing? It's a range of 30 feet. All right.
300 feet.
Ivo,
No, he's asking about the
No.
ray from Ivo.
my homunculus. He might have supernatural eye beams, but that does not mean that they don't have range. All right, Jasper, my clasper, I'm gonna need you to take out that alpha crawler with the hands. All right. My Excel spreadsheet will help you figure out your bonuses. Rolling 1d20 plus 4. Oh shoot, technically
Yep.
it does have advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, 17. Okay. So, 1d8
That
plus 2.
grapples it because it is
And
a...
target is pushed up to 5 feet. 2. 7 damage.
I thought it grappled.
Huh?
Oh, this is Ivo's eye ray, isn't it?
No. This is what is it? This is the pronged catch pull. Plus
Yeah.
4 to hit, reach 10 feet, One target, 1d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage, and the
Mhm.
target is pushed up to 5 feet away. A humanoid creature that can't be pushed
Oh.
is instead grappled
Okay,
until the
it's,
guard moves or takes another
yeah,
action.
it cannot be pushed. So, but it's not humanoid, so it also
Yes.
can't be grappled.
Alright.
Not with that attitude, says Kalani.
Can't be grappled by the man catcher.
What do you say, Mama?
We need a
Yes,
dog catcher to
because it
grapple
is
this
not a
one.
man. It
Okay.
might be a synthesized human, but it is well digitized human, but that does
Okay.
not make
So
it
that
human.
was the. So that was that attack.
Yes. So okay. Hans, only 1d20 plus 7. I don't know if he himself has advantage.
It does.
Alright. Yep, 20. Rolling 2d 11 points of damage. That's
Okay.
max damage. Alright. Ivo, use the eye beam.
Look, give him the stink eye.
I don't think he has advantage.
He does not, but that does still hit.
Give him the evil eye. Alright.
Blast him.
5 points.
Still up just a little bit.
Alright. Emiria, I'm going to attempt to use a gun.
All right.
It's
So
So,
roll them their
possibly-
attacks.
is it just one attack?
No,
It's one
seven.
attack of 6 attacks.
roll the thing 6 times.
So
Well, beat you,
rolling
Shane.
1d20 plus 7 6 times?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a burst fire weapon.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. What is the first attack
I don't
targeting?
know what it. Um. Yeah, this
That you just
probably the alpha crawler.
you just will deal enough damage to kill it. Second attack.
Well, I don't think I can hit the Watcher from here because that involves like indirect line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I
All
guess our
the rest at the other one. All right. So 3 of
Yes.
those hit. So you're gonna roll 3d12 plus 6.
Rolling 3d12 plus 6. 29.
Bang.
29.
That is my action.
All right,
My bonus
Bradley.
action.
Hey, get back on the Gauss cannon. And I have close quarter shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover. So, while everyone else is pumping rounds into the night, I'll be the only one targeting the Watcher behind him.
Okay, there's no crawlers left.
And let's burn a
Dang.
martial focus exploit
Okay.
to give
My
me advantage.
brother
Do me a
turned
favor.
29 today.
Do me a sweet little favor, oh Brad 31.
Mhm.
Please make him pissed off at you. You can take more hit.
Just
Yes,
check
that
for the crit.
hits. No
No
crit.
crit. Flash 40, 10, bang. 21.
Okay.
And let's shoot him again. Do I want to do the other exploit? No, we'll save that for next round. D20 plus 10. Bang. Hey!
Nice. 4d10 plus 40.
4d10. No, not 4 plus 10. 4d10 plus 40.
Okay, I think you succeeded
pew.
in making him angry at you.
Pew
All right,
pew.
this one, the Watcher just bursts apart.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Gotcha.
I think you made him angry.
That's it.
The knight looks straight at you, and in a voice that sounds very familiar, says, "You will regret that."
Oh, you just killed his boo.
I just look over at the others. I think we found the other one.
It was the one that was the only thing that we couldn't see on the security feed.
You see the light on its rifle change from orange to fiery red, and then it's going to attack you.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
Bradley.
That's a 21 to hit.
Jeez!
These are ranged attacks?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I am very sorry, but the second attack is a nat 20.
Oh!
You'll be
Okay.
fine.
Let's see here.
You're fine.
Dang,
So
it's gonna take me like
let's
2
roll
turns
damage
to get-
first.
None of my things are useful for this.
It's okay, I can do so much damage to him once it's my turn.
We're only
So we'll be able to
by
finish
our
the
dead
fight, and then drag your sorry ass back to the Albuquerque.
You are probably going to get
minions
downed here.
eventually.
Would you like to hear what I am about to roll?
Is it? Oh yes. Do
it.
tell,
Please,
please.
share.
Just a second, let me add it all up. 4d12 plus 4d6 plus 58.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Go ahead.
That's
It's probably higher than
that is
58.
92 damage.
Yeah, that would drop me down from max.
Yeah.
Bye, Bradley.
And
How's the
this
wolf?
is a
Only by
boss.
13, though.
This is a boss fight. Do you know what that means, Brad?
Hmm.
You got an injury.
You just got an injury.
Oh, lovely. Is that a con save or just it happens?
It just happens. Would you like to resist it? You can use your
Let's try
reaction.
resisting it. Yes,
Okay.
I'll resist it.
Okay. Real quick, asking for your advice. Would you consider a light rifle force damage or piercing damage?
It'd be piercing because it's just a hard light projectile. If it was
Alright,
the
what's
disintegration grenade, that would be force.
yeah, what's your constitution modifier?
+4. But if it's for a con save, I have heroic fortitude, which lets me add my exploit die to it, and I do have one more exploit die available.
So you got really lucky.
Mm-hmm.
It rolled no injury. You got
Hey!
insanely lucky there.
Hey!
Oh, awesome.
As the
Nemo,
shot
your
hits,
turn.
it hits the armor. I'm like, that was too close. Maybe some of that Spartan luck 117's rubbing off on me.
Yeah. You say that as
Says,
you get
unconscious.
as you get completely knocked to the ground.
Nilo, it's your turn now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I
So
pass
I'm
out.
gonna go ahead and this is the wrong screen.
I'm at 0. I forgot about that. I didn't
Yep.
say any of that. I'm at 0.
You are down.
Yup.
That's 7, right?
Plus
Yes.
7.
Well, my
Okay.
friends, you three have you,
All
you
right.
four have to
All
fight.
right. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Those
handle
Spartans.
Legion
Okay.
because that's a lot.
Yeah.
All
Bang, 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 bang,
concentrated
bang.
fire on the.
Okay,
I'm
so
concentrating all
we're gonna
fire
do
on the
this. We're
Promethean
gonna do this differently this time.
Yeah.
So, because otherwise it's going to take forever to sort it all out.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me. Let me do some things here. Let me do some dice stuff. Do Nilo's first, and I'll take care of figuring out legions in a minute.
All right. I'll shoot the Goss then.
Okay.
And probably miss.
Yep. So
Cool.
just a moment.
Well, I gotta figure out Legion.
Yeah, sorry, I should have figured this out before now.
It's all right.
AC 18. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me a D100. We're just going to base this off of probability of how many we can expect to hit. Okay?
27.
Let me do some quick math here.
If they could.
Was
All right.
What does that do?
Four of them hit.
All right, then I'll roll 4 of those damages.
4d12 plus 8.
$31.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
All right, Vagar.
You could come stand over me and use the Gauss cannon now.
Yeah, I'll take your spot. Boop.
Can you do that in werewolf form?
I'm going to change my werewolf form for my.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
All
to
right.
change out my werewolf form
Fire.
and then.
Fire the big gun.
Woohoo! Okay.
Plus
Boom.
9.
Plus 9 to hit. Okay, I was wondering which one it was.
This is the
30,
Gauss.
20 plus. Mother trucker! Just plus 9
Yeah, that hits.
to
Yep.
that.
And then you roll 4d10.
40, 10.
Okay, second attack.
23. Above average.
Do it again!
Oh, come on! I keep on forgetting to add the 9!
That does not hit.
Okay.
Emiria.
Hey,
I like how this fight,
Bradley.
immediately just devolved into everyone just being on Warthogs.
Yeah.
Shoot it!
I mean, I kind of still want to
Well, we
drive
killed
one, but
everything
it's
else
clear
very
that
quickly.
yeah. And this guy's clearly got a lot of hit points, so we're just gonna concentrate fire on his ass.
So I'm gonna let you know something real quick, Milo. The opening of the hangar bay is to the right, just so you're aware. It's not open right now, but that's the direction to the place that does open.
Okay.
Okay.
That's important to know.
All right, 2 quick questions. Bradley, do you need to listen? Do you want to be recapacitated? I believe that's the correct word.
Well, if I take any damage right now, I'll start failing death saves. So I mean,
Okay, so the answer is yes. But that will mean that I cannot fire the gun.
given how
Wait
bad
a
he looks,
second.
You could bring your zombie over there.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just have the zombie do it. Okay.
Cover for
Okay.
me.
Second thing is, all right. So if the homunculus is like the find familiar spell, then it can deliver touch spells, right?
Mhm.
All right then. Luckily, I have that magic infusion. Okay. My little homunculus, little Ivo, use your wings. Fly over to our dear Bradley and stick a syringe into, I don't know, an open part of him that you can find. Casting Cure Wounds.
Into the open wound that the knight just created.
Yep.
Yep. Just freaking dig it. Second time this has happened. Second time. The lowest roll possible.
Okay.
Alright, Bradley, you get 5 health points back.
Oh, I just
Amelia's
realized.
on
I
the
just
website.
realized
She's
something.
not going to use
Oh
the
no,
gun.
never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say something and I realized I was wrong.
Hmm. Amiria. Where are the keys to these things? That's the next question.
You're gonna try and run him over?
You can see a mechanic that I forgot to put on the map, dead right here. Probably has the keys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Probably
that
easier to
was
just shoot him.
10, 25. Well, that's what my guys. So total of 25. We're gonna go over, and I'm gonna spend action looking for keys.
Okay, yeah, you get the
Or I
the
guess not action,
keys.
but
Yeah, object
right.
interaction. You get the keys.
So 25. All right. Whose car are we hijacking?
I mean, now that I'm up, you can just toss me the keys and I can drive like a madman Spartan to run him over.
Yeah.
You have a point there. Okay, so I can move only 5 feet.
I forgot to get the
Okay.
music. I could have gotten the music and I didn't.
This one?
We can't hear what music you're
Oh.
playing.
Oh, okay. I just started playing on Warthog Run.
Wait a minute!
What
I
character?
have other bodies to throw at the problem. Hans, grab the keys. Give it to Bradley. Alright, so move over here, and then we have an extra 15 feet to move. Hand Bradley the keys.
Let me see
Climb
if I
up on the
can. Let
car.
me see if I can get an MP3 real quick.
Fair enough.
Anyways, yeah, continue doing your things.
And guard, move up over there. Fire the machine gun. Alright, so rolling a D100.
Yes, roll a D100, please.
Yes.
Alright.
What did you roll?
9.
I rolled a 9!
9 plus point divided by
0,
2.
9 times 12.
3 hits.
That's like 1.
What did we expect?
Gracious.
No, that's 3 hits. Because every attack
three
has
hits.
every attack is
Alright.
actually a pretty good chance to hit. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it kind of weirdly,
This
but
is
like
why we don't have the zombie shoot a machine gun. Alright, so how much damage am I rolling? I'm rolling. Okay, so looking at this, that means I roll 3d12 plus 6, right?
Correct.
Alright, 3d12 plus 6. 27.
okay. Just a moment. I'm trying my hardest to
You're
get an
gonna have
MP. I'm trying my hardest to get an MP3 file downloaded here
Ah.
like
and uploaded to Foundry so that I can play the music.
Like, this is what I've got in the background with my laptop.
Well, yeah, I need an audio file though. I can't use a video.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is it for my turn.
All right, just a second.
Uh,
Dang it, this doesn't download. Okay, I can't figure it out. It's taking me too long. All right, Bradley, your turn.
I get the keys. I hop into the driver's seat.
Okay.
And, like an absolute mad lad, ramming speed.
All right, make a land vehicles check.
Ah, yes, I'm good at that.
get that Vermeer right.
Nat
Oh,
20!
that's funny. Holy crap.
And
You
I'm
go.
flooring this right through the hangar wall.
You slam into it. You slam
Yes,
into
it
it
does.
so hard that the warthog spins out when you slam into it. Um, the knight goes flying and slams all the way into the hangar door on the far end of the hangar.
Quickly, shoot him,
It,
Vega!
it,
Shoot
it's
him!
no, hold on. That's not the door. It goes further than that. This is just the battle map portion of the hangar. There's more stuff further.
When he slammed in the door, I was like, shoot him.
He slams into the door. You see it like noticeably dent the door when it hits, and then the knight detonates
Oh, Pete.
and rips a massive hole in the door. You can feel the wind
Uh-oh.
gushing out around you. We're still staying in initiative.
Oh,
Nilo, we're about to. We're just going to stay
Turn
on.
his ass over.
Nilo, grab them and get inside.
But you're like over here now, aren't you?
Yes. We will just put Bradley like right here to represent where the warthog is.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought kept on driving, but that's fine
No,
with me.
you spun out when you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I specifically did that so that I could do this. I didn't. This is improvised, by the way. I was not planning on doing this, but I'm like, I have to do it. Anyways, Nilo, your turn.
I have no idea what to do in this situation.
Bradley yelled for
Grab-
you to grab the two injured people and get in the warthog.
Well, like, get inside.
All right.
Or inside the door, yeah. That would work too.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think of it, probably wouldn't have said just get inside. 'Cause I'm thinking about both Thel and Jericho will be too heavy for her to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Legion can't help me with that. He's too far away.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You
Vagar
think
would also.
little Ivo could help?
You could get
Yeah, so
the hands and Amiria and all that inside.
I ain't touching them. They're icky. Like I'll grab Amiria, but I'm not. But I ain't
Okay, so
touching those things.
if you're just running for the door, then we're gonna do this a little differently. I was planning on giving you like a round to get in the warthog, and then we were gonna do a warthog run, but
Oh, wait,
we
that
can
would
do
also
that.
work.
We
Wait,
can
where would
do
we
that.
go on
I'm
the
fine with
Warthog?
that. I'm fine with that. I want to do that, honestly.
Yes,
I want to do that.
Get him!
Yeah. So,
Get
all
him!
right.
Quick!
All units to the warthog.
you'd need two,
Legion.
but you would
You
need two.
need two.
What?
You would
Oh,
need
yeah.
two
Two.
warthogs.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and Legion's gonna go ahead and take up the gun on the one I'm on,
Okay.
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna swinging around, grab the keys from the dude,
Mhm.
and
the
start
claw
this
sword.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, or the claws form, whatever works.
Yep.
And I'll get that ready.
All right.
You know what? I'll go ahead and dispel my combat drone, so it's just
All right. Neil,
with me.
Thel and Jericho limp their way into the back of the warthog that Bradley is driving and hang on for dear life.
Yeah.
Vagar.
Vagar's on the back of the Warthog I'm driving.
Oh, he is. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, if anything?
just hold on.
All right. Emiria.
What is it?
Get in!
I trust Nilo to be a better driver than Amiria, so I get it. It's like the claw swarm just kind of like like grapples onto the sides of it while grabbing Ivo at the same time.
Mhm.
What about your zombie there?
Be at my. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are they at my place already?
Leave him.
Freaking good over here. Use the man catcher if you need to. Get into the
All right.
back.
Okay. So now that we're doing this,
We're
I'm
doing
gonna
it. We're doing it.
I'm
We're
gonna
doing
switch
it.
back to the Crimson Duchess. I would use the music, but I forgot to get it because I'm improvising this because I wasn't expecting a chance to do a warthog run.
I'm also imagining
Everyone for your own
Vermeer Run as
experience,
well.
just pull up Warthog Run on YouTube and have it playing in background.
Goodness.
Like I picture like
hate
it
that.
keeps flipping. I can't help but picture like music wise, like it'll show the Spartan driving and it's playing Warthog Run, but then it like shows Nilo driving and it's playing Vermeer Run.
For some reason, the only thing that I could think of is Tokyo Drift. When we're
All right.
doing
All
this.
right.
I mean, listen, we're
So-
probably gonna end up drifting these things out of here. So
I mean,
So-
yeah, more
I just
than
pull up on the
likely.
helmet radio, just like, Nilo, whatever you do not slow down.
Okay, so the
Ultimate
door
battle, okay.
the door fully breaks open, and you can see the Albuquerque outside. So I'm gonna have both of the drivers first make a land vehicles check.
let's hope this is like driving a.
Bradley, because you are used to warthogs and warthogs specifically, I will give you advantage.
Let's
Thank
hope this
you.
is like drive. Let's hope this is like driving a Mako.
Hey. I'm gonna call him if it steers terribly. It is.
All right, Nilo, you spin out. Because you try to take off and the wheels just spin.
Yeah.
Bradley, you start racing away. Everyone else, is there anything you want to do for like
I'm-
disaster response type things?
No, I'm still holding on, man.
Oh shoot! I actually am proficient with land vehicles. Why am I? What? Nilo, give me the wheel. I got this.
Scoot over.
Do you even have any idea how to drive this?
I know how a boat's wheel work. I assume it's something.
This
different.
is more
remember,
complicated than
Only
that.
use the right pedal.
Oh, all right.
Put your foot here.
So do I get a roll, DM?
Sure.
All right.
You
Bro,
start
why are you
moving-
rolling so bad, man?
You start
We're-
moving a
we're-
little
this
bit,
is
but
where
not
we
very
die.
much. This is not where you die. Worst case scenario, you just take a bunch of bludgeoning damage on the way out. All right. Another check from both drivers.
All right.
Boop.
Ugh.
Bradley, you're still going away just fine.
Come on, Emmy.
All right, you are moving.
Not 20.
You are moving really fast. You managed to really get going and avoid some of the nasty rebels. So that nat 20 will make up for failing the last check. And then one last check from both drivers.
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Boop.
we gonna eat shit.
Okay, you're nearing the end
Dude.
when you when one of the larger vehicles like starts to move and gets in your way, and the warthog slams into it and starts spinning like crazy as it just goes flying out, and you're all gonna take some blood. Everyone in that warthog, so Emiria,
Oh my
Nilo,
God.
and
Needed.
their
All
and their
of our
minions are gonna take some bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
Let
Wait,
me.
why do we put all the artificers and the minions in one vehicle?
That's what I
Because
thought.
we were closer together.
Yes.
Yeah.
While this is happening, I'm gonna radio Albuquerque to open the hangar door. We're coming
Okay.
in.
You all. Everything there takes 30 damage.
Ouch.
And you see the Albuquerque gets you see the hangar door opening, and yeah, the warthogs are now out in space, but you are
Ow. Okay.
you are alive though.
Yeah, I'm pointing out that like I expected at least Legion to go down from this. No, he's got 2 hit points. He's OG. That's
He
why I was
probably
saying
no. He's probably
ow.
making some comment about Shepard's driving.
Alright. So yeah, yep, you are in the Warthogs in space now. Some of the Rangers jet over and help you get back to the hangar bay.
Fuck.
Yeah, you land in there.
Mhm.
So yeah, you have made it back to the Albuquerque.
I hop out and I'm like, whoa, nothing like good old improvised warthog escape to get the blood flowing.
I'm like holding the part of me that impacted the most. I'm just gonna be like, letting you drive was a mistake.
Yes.
So yeah, there are still 2 badly injured people in the back of the Warthog.
Yeah.
Bradley.
I'll grab Jericho and I'll just hand over there's multiple Sangheili Rangers injured medbay now.
You get
Can
them.
we also get a trip as well?
You get them both to the med bay. And the medical officer immediately is concerned because he can tell how badly they're injured.
Yeah.
Get them in here. Get them in here quickly.
What about
You
you?
pass me the Bible.
You nearly went down. You were on
Time
the
for that
ground there
later.
for
Here,
a
just
minute.
in that cupboard. Give me the can of biofoam. It'll suffice for now.
Go.
Get me that beer. It will suffice for now.
Gives himself a beer shower and then drives out of the earth like he's fucking Chuck Norris.
All right. So Bradley, you get like you dull the pain with the biofoam.
Biofoam's also a coagulant mix. It's
Yeah. So
basically like
you dull the
yeah,
pain. I'll just say that you're not.
treat
I mean, you
wounds.
yeah, you're fine. You're not dying. So yeah.
I'm
After
gonna turn down any of their stuff
yeah.
because their stuff probably won't work for me.
After a little bit, the medical officer comes up to you, Bradley.
Turn to the
They're
medical officer. Yes.
they're in bad shape. We're low on medical supplies. We're supposed to stock up before the distress call happened. I don't think I can stabilize them without certain supplies. They'd be on a medical station. I think the nearest one is around Earth.
All right, Crusader, tell navigation to get us back to Seoul on the double. If I just say out to the room, knowing the AI will hear me because it's everywhere on this ship.
Mm-hmm. You hear you feel the ship start moving.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna end the session there. So yes, we may or may not be back next week. Thanks for watching. You can find the archives over on the archive channel. We'll get the 2 missing sessions that we can get fixed soon.
Just give me a moment, okay?
No, I'm not. No, it's fine. Bye.